And hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. We are Hard Knock Dice. My name is Jonesy, your dungeon master for the evening, and these beautiful people over here, I was gonna say around me, but over this way, this general direction,
Purdy,
are your heroes for the evening. And my best friends, Purdy.
Purdy. We're Purdy.
Make sure I got it. All right, everybody's in the right spots as far as the cameras go. Wonderful. These are your heroes. They're my friends, and we're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons today. We're gonna play good old Cross Eberron. So, but before we get into that, if you would please direct your attention over to the chat. We are raising money with Extra Life, specifically the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. So, if you're feeling brave and you wish to venture out on your own, go click on that link. Open your heart wallets, do the lawful kind thing, and be a hero IRL. If you are a low-level adventurer, scared to venture on beyond these Twitch walls, just scroll down right here. You can donate right here on Twitch. So go click on that and donate right here. Still doing the lawful kind thing and being a hero as well. So I think that is it. We have some birthdays coming up, but that have not passed, except for the exception of mine. So I'm going to give myself a 20 to hit somebody with today. And we got Kaushik's birthday, but it has not yet passed, so she does not quite get her birthday 20. She will next session, if next session is to come. So, beautiful people. Do we have any other announcements? Anything else going on?
I don't think so.
No, I know we've been out for a little while. So you may be asking yourselves, what happened last session? And that's a good question because I don't know either.
What? Well, I mean, I remember, I believe we hit level 20.
And we killed all the hags.
Killed
Dinosaur
we
Keller
killed the
dead.
Dinosaur Cell. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, the Flesh Weaver took him out. It's all
No,
good.
he joined us, actually. He committed
yeah.
to
Right,
our
you're right.
cause
I remember
wholeheartedly.
now. Yep, I remember
Every
now.
lie
Yep.
told, I'm adding a 0 to the next boss's HP.
Yeah, I could do that too, I'm mad.
So, beautiful people, last we left off, our heroes, the Shining Vanguard, teleported off to the lands of Droam, ruled by 3 hags, a covenant of hags known as the Daughters of Sora Kel. Sent off to these lands on what is essentially a hit mission to take out a world threat. First, they wanted to look for a bartering chip, maybe getting the alliance of one Mordain the Flesh Weaver, a notably powerful wizard known to not be able to be killed and also not be able to has complete control over his skin. Polymorph does not work. I can't remember the word where you turn people to stone, but that doesn't work either. Petrification, thank you. So, however, they dove underneath some mountains, the Baishik Mountains specifically, finding ancient Dakani ruins. However, that is not its most recent purpose. As they dove underneath, seeing briny pools lying on the grounds, they saw the remnants of a mind flare colony. However, just remnants. Everything packed up and left, not a illithid in sight, with the exception of some cranium rats and brain devourers scampering along the walls here and there. However, no mind flayers, no elder brain, and also no aligned Baishik, which they were led to believe would be down here. Instead, in its place where veins of ore would be, they only saw pink sludge left over, clearly tainted with aberrant magics. They went down to where the Dakani had a pact agreement with a dragon, the hunger of the depths, down beneath this place. Not to find any dragon, but instead whatever remains of said dragon in scales, in sapphire scales, and incredibly magically potent teeth. They could have used these teeth as a bargaining chip for Mordain, but they've decided instead to imbue themselves with these magics and go on with their journey. Currently, their mission in the night of their third night of their days here in Droam They delve back down into these Dakani ruins as they had found some portals leading to other places. They had found that the Mind Flayer colony actually won a natural 20 from Koshik on a persuasion check from a Cranium Rat. Spoke to this Cranium Rat in her current undead Mind Flayer form, had fooled it, and thinking that she was one of the masters who had been left behind, and he had taken her through one of these portals to the underbelly of Sharn. Some sort of aberrant incursion happening underneath the massive city. After sending out several alarms to several different contacts within Breland and Sharn alike, they withdrew. Hopefully their message in getting through, some of them seeming to be keyed in, including Crowley's contact, including who else did y'all reach out to? I can't remember now, including
Cortahagra.
Cortahagra and including Pip's adopted uncle, if you will, one Sidan Boromar. So, after alerting all of these people, a couple of them being keyed into something odd was happening, including some subliminal messaging across the airwaves that Crowley's House Viarlan is attempting to subvert currently, but something strange is definitely happening in Sharn. But that is for Sharn and Breland and those protectors to take care of now, as the Shining Vanguard now infiltrates underneath the Great Crag. Specifically, a prison. We currently have Ganduin, Pip, Azur, and Crowley going through one of these portals where one goblin researcher had wrote he went through and found a prison underneath that he deduced was under the Great Crag. And that's where we left off, with a mighty stealth check about to come up. Crowley, you currently have invisibility going, correct? Is it greater invisibility or just invisibility?
I'd assume invisibility.
Okay.
No talk
It
of
is just
greater.
regular invisibility.
Gotcha. Okay, because Milo's concentrating on that for him currently.
Yes. He did regular instead of greater because greater has a much shorter time
Duration.
frame.
Gotcha. Crowley is currently invisible. Everybody is inspired. You have your D12s if you so need. With Lucas also offering a prayer of aid across all of you. You also have some temporary HP.
Max HP.
Oh yeah, max HP. Temporary HP for tracking purposes, but max HP as the silver flame emboldened.
Every one of those hoes got non-detection going because I ain't got no mid-level spell slots left.
Yeah, non-detection on everybody.
Correct.
We have
Familiar?
We have somebody to cast Sending if we need to.
And a familiar
They got a
as well.
familiar.
And a familiar, yeah. We have a Dragonfly.
Stuck on Fancy Brooch.
There you go.
Also has non-detection on it. God damn.
That's right. Yeah, we non-detected it as well, just in case.
And pass without a trace.
And pass without a trace. So,
There's gonna be some sexy looking.
and pass without a trace is or is not concentration as well?
It
Is. Okay. So, concentration abound, non-detection, invisibility, our stealthiest party members. If I can please, as you go through this portal, get stealth checks from all of you.
I'm totally using this inspiration. I need to see how big of a number I can get. Okay, not that much bigger because I only got a 2 on the D12. So that means I've only got a plus 29.
Yep.
I am more than willing to throw my roll out first.
Go for it.
Nat 20 for 41.
Holy shit.
Man. I got 12 on the D20 also for 41.
Less impressive. I'm disappointed in you, honestly.
You got 12 with advantage?
Yeah, I
That's
rolled a
rough,
2 and a
man.
12.
I also had advantage, so it went from a 31
Yeah,
to
we
a
are-
41.
Yeah, you're struggling.
Pip and Azur.
With advantage,
supposed
I
to be.
rolled the exact same thing 2 times. So I think altogether it's a 37.
Okay.
Because the chainmail would have automatically added into my stealth on my character sheet.
So I believe
don't think-
that it gives you advantage, correct, on stealth checks?
Okay, this just gives me advantage. Okay, well then that's what it did. So yeah, 37 altogether.
Still a mighty roll. And Azur?
An unfortunate dice roll of 19. With inspiration gives me a 56.
Jesus Christ. Was I needing to roll for the dragonfly as well?
I will not make you roll for the dragonfly, as well as these characters have essentially outstealth the mightiest scouts that could exist on this planet.
Except ourselves.
So
Good grief.
you know what?
Big numbers go burr.
You stealth into the fourth dimension. You now need to make new characters. And while y'all do that, we'll pan over to the other folks. All right.
I'll talk to you later. It's gonna take some thought.
So, stealth crew. Quiet. Invisible. You see instantly that no amount of army could march through here as you are maneuvering through instantly stalactites and stalagmites, and it's causing you to squeeze yourself through. A small goblin would have no issue making his way back and forth, but anything larger than you, it's not going to happen. As you make your way through these tight crevices, who is in front?
And
Gandalf is in front.
Okay, sure.
DM, can I, before we stepped through,
Mhm.
could Pip have cast Mage Hand?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it'll just like roll along with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
invisible.
And it's invisible too, right?
Yes, sir.
So we have, for our marching order, we have Gandalf. Who's second, third, and fourth?
Azur be second.
Is there a second?
Always last.
Okay, so that makes Pip third.
Gandalf getting in to this area first. Complete darkness before this opens, or as this opens up into a larger room in front of you. You're the first to see it. The rest of you can't even see past Gandalf. Quick question: who has dark vision amongst this group? One, Gandalf does. Probably does.
Pip does,
Somebody
'cause I
was gonna-
think Artyom cast dark vision on Pip.
That's what I was gonna say. I think somebody was gonna give me a whammy for dark vision.
Azur
Yeah, I
does
got
not.
you.
Oh no, Azur does.
Azur does as well. Okay, good. With your dark vision, seeing the grays and blacks of this area, you notice that there are no lights as it opens up.
Perfect.
Give me, please, a perception check, Gandalf.
Boss. Perception is purple. With an 18. 34.
Okay, good. I am now going to roll a D100. You want this to be low.
Alright.
But do you want this to be low?
Oh, valid question.
We need
My
to be on
wants.
the same mindset.
A DM does not want.
My wants are dictated by the dice gods.
A true believer.
31
That's low.
ish.
Ish.
You step through,
Yeah.
cracks, Gandalf. The first thing to reach your ears are the sounds of moans and cries and whimpering of people in despair. It would sound much akin to the worst Karnathi prison, the worst Karnathi gulag in the depths of the capitals. Much like you and your friends were marched through. The first thing to reach your ears. You push in a little bit further as the room opens up. You see standard prison cells, all sort of off to either side, sort of black iron bars built into cave-like structures. But you also see cages hung from this ceiling. The ceiling's probably 20 feet tall here. Very, very high ceilings. Bunches of rags, which you would assume are starved people in these cages, as well as the cages above you. You also see, while you can't see what is in them, you see pits in the ground that are also the tops of them covered. What would you like to do? That is all you see currently.
Oh, balls. I'm gonna make sure I move all the way out so those behind me can file out as well. Fuck's sake, I'm looking for whatever, like what the ways in and out of this chamber are, where those are at.
Okay, that's the first thing you're looking for. No perception check needed for that. The three of you step out as well behind Gandalin. Same vision. You hear the whimpering from inside of these cages. You look up and you see these cages that are hung from the ceiling are made of like twisted raw iron. And they're sort of hatched so that whomever was in these cages, and there are some people in them, laying against them would never be comfortable, as the twisted raw iron edges would be digging into them somewhere. Stepping out, you're looking for exits and to this room. Go ahead. You looking ahead, you see a dim flickering almost straight in front of you. One thing that you notice also is that the halls in here are very large. I think that makes sense in the war documents that Gandalin read, as you know that the main denizens and the main soldiers of this army are trolls, but also other large creatures, ogres, giants, and then Sora Maina herself and Annis Hag. So while these cages, and you're looking at them, are not so big, a lot of them not made for large creatures, it seems. Looking for exits, you see one straight ahead of you. You can't see around the corner, but you do see another chamber leaving this room around to your right as well.
Okay, you said to the right, as well as where was the other entrance or exit?
Straight in front of you, past this
Straight in
door.
front.
Correct.
Straight in front to the right. And do they both seem to be going relatively like straight, or do either of them seem to curve up or down? Anything like that?
No elevation changes at this point, it seems. One going straight ahead. Actually, let me go ahead and get perception checks from the other three of you as well as you step in here. And if you're looking for something specific, please let me know. If not, we'll just go off that. But one you can see with how far is your dark vision?
My dark vision is 60 feet.
60 feet. So you can see a good distance down here, and you do at the end of your dark vision see some sort of like light glow, similar to like
Straight ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Like
perception
straight
checks from
ahead.
the rest of you, please.
The rest of you.
It was just a 23.
Just a 23.
It's lower than everybody else's today.
Just a 21.
21, 23. Okay. And let me know if you're looking for.
What is with these tiny rolls, guys?
And Crowley?
17.
17. Okay. General perception of this place. You all would notice that it is hot and dry, much like it was a few hours ago underneath Sharn. The smell very akin to that same sort of sulfurous, like methane type smell of molten rock. With those perception checks over 20, you hear in the distance sort of guttural yells and screams, not close to you, and very much not human. Listening, and you also hear like the hits of tools against stone. I think a familiar sound of like mining. And I think with those perception checks all being relatively high, this is, while it is a prison, it is a working prison. You think that these people are being used as slaves.
Well. See light straight ahead, so I'm just gonna kind of not saying anything. I'm just gonna kind of point in the direction straight ahead, since there is light that way, and I'm gonna start trying to make my way that way.
DM, was there anything as from the sound? Could we tell at all what direction that was coming from, or it just echoed?
From the sound itself, it's and I should probably pull up my map. It is coming mostly from in front of you, the direction Gandalf is pointing, the sort of mining and guttural yelling. That's what you hear, sort of off and in front of you. You hear actually no, there's no stealth for this. You hear what sounds like someone eating off to your right.
That's some loud eating. There's a
That's about what it sounds like, yeah.
nice.
You hear the tearing of flesh and the cracking of bone,
Cool. That's fantastic.
along with the sort of whimpers that are coming in from these prisoners that are kept in these cells, and a general. Let me get an insight check from you guys real quick too. Yeah, screw the rolls. We're going off with your perception checks that you've already rolled. Those perception checks, it seems that those folks that are in the ground cells currently, who may still be alive, who don't see you at the moment. These folks are in complete darkness. Who knows if they can even see in darkness? You notice that the majority of them, looking at their clothes and what they are, majority of them humans, some like half elves, but looking at their clothes, you also notice that they're in like Breelish style clothing that has just been worn to shreds, essentially dirty, and you see that these folks have been next to starved. People up in these cages, some of them don't look alive. You look down into these pits, which are like oubliette style pits where people are sent essentially to die and rot in a prison cell.
Has there been like raiding into Breland from Droam that people know of?
Give me a history check.
Oh fuck me. Ah. Six.
With the 6, you're not exactly sure about the border issues that Breland or Droam may or may not have.
Oh yeah.
But looking at some of these folks, I mean, give me an insight check.
I can do that as well. Oof. 14.
14, I would say with a 14 insight, Ganwin would recognize not all of these people, like very few of them would be from 4 years ago. The conditions just simply wouldn't allow it, unless you are a particularly like hardy individual.
Right. That's what I figured this had to have been more recent conflict. I didn't know if they were being like, if there were border skirmishes or raids, or if like these were like caravans who had been mysteriously disappeared or something.
Yeah, with a 6, you're not exactly sure, but with that insight, you can kind of guess maybe some of those, yeah. So
I'm carrying on towards the straight path to see what's going on over there.
okay.
I forget, guys. Did we say we were gonna stick together on this?
I figured.
Okay.
Because we don't have a way to communicate with each other.
Yeah.
So
It's completely up to you. Okay.
Okay.
he said threateningly.
Huh? I said putting your decisions in your hands. You decide
Split
on
the
what you would like
party
to do.
more.
He said, tempt me. Do it. Let's see what happens.
Pause at the cross
Okay.
and look to the
Zora just
left,
gives a
but
big thumbs
she'll
up.
keep going. She'll pause and look and think, and then go.
Pausing there for just a moment. Give me a quick perception check if you're looking off in that other direction.
That's gonna be much. That's going to be like 10.
10. Okay. The sounds of that eating is still pretty there. That whatever's around that corner isn't doing anything to hide that fact, but you can't quite see all the way around the corner. Continuing on. That's what you're doing. None of the prisoners stop you. They can't see you. You just see them laying there in their filth, and not even sure that all of them are alive. You continue past them, making your way down this stone tunnel. Darkness. That light gets brighter, very clearly. Soon enough to you see the bright glow, or sort of off the rocks of the top of the caverns. The glow of lava reflecting off of here, lighting up the area and making this area quite bright. You see a mine that is in here. Tracks of mine carts run through here as well. You hear that same sort of, every now and again, it's not constant, but just sort of guttural growl or bark, and then sometimes like a hit or a slap and a scream right after it. Go ahead, and we're going to keep your stealth checks as for right now because nobody's changing anything. But as you're going around this corner, go ahead and give me another perception check. See how much information you can get or from around this corner without exposing yourself at all.
33.
Holy shit.
Going down.
25.
25. Okay.
24.
24.
26.
I should just get used to no rolls under 20 at this point. Okay.
I mean, my passive is 26 if you just want to roll with that instead.
I want to roll a boulder on you is what I want to do. But you'd see it coming. You guys
evasion anymore, so you know.
Sneak around the corner, keeping your backs to the wall as you do, looking around, and unsurprising, human, elven, half-elven, Realish slaves chained to the ground, and some of them with picks, like mining picks in their hand, hitting a wall slowly. Behind them, you see a mixture of trolls and gnolls in this place. Some of the trolls just sort of general patrol. If someone's not moving fast enough, they go up and they'll just smack them. It looks like they do not care about the safety or health of these people. You'll see you see one with those perception checks. I'm going to say with a 30, you see one prisoner setting down his pick, and he gets closer and closer to the edge where you see a lava stream go off. You see him go to jump off into it, and one of the trolls just grabbing him by, not quite yet, and shoves his face back to his task at hand. With that 30 perception check, Gandalin, also you see a gnoll that is essentially overseeing this large area, with a massive bow in his hands, with arrows beside him that look like they could kill the largest of prey quite easily, and cruelly for that matter.
Okay. And does this chamber seem like it is the only way in and out of it is from the jail area?
There is this entrance that sort of wraps around to it. There's another one that sort of splits off and goes a different way. This is where the light was coming from, though.
Right, it was from the kind of magma chamber.
Yeah.
Once again, any changes in elevation from either of these exits?
With that perception check, you see on the other side of this cavern, where some of the mine carts are going off to, slight elevation change going up from here, and that's where you see any elevation change. To your sort of left and behind you, you do not see any elevation change at that point.
Okay.
And this is where I gotta pull up my map.
I'm gonna kind of get a little the huddle going on, make sure. I don't know where Crowley is, but I'm assuming he closes in a little bit. He's like, he can see us. I'm sure he's sticking together.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, obviously low tones. I'm hoping all the yelling and mining is sufficient cover for some conversation. I kind of assumed that whatever was down that other side hall was like a mess room or something for these guards. That may not be the case. Where those minecarts are going up. I mean, it's going up. So that may be the quickest path into the city itself, or do we want to check these other paths, or do we want to see if we can get across?
What's our time?
Good question. How long has it been, DM? I can't imagine it's been too long.
Yeah, no, not at all. Maybe 15 minutes for all of this, for moving stealthily through these caverns and stuff. Like, not very long at all.
Gotcha. Got about another 45 minutes till we said we'd be turning back. So
How, what are the does it look shadowy or is it very bright in there?
But the way behind you?
No, the way, like, Gandalf's wanting to go across.
Across the cavern?
the minecarts are
across
going up.
across the cavern. Is the cavern, like, shadowy or is it all, like, super bright from the lava?
Give me a second, I'll let you know. There are, okay, so this room that you're sort of looking over right now, you do, I can stop punching my mic,
Bonk.
where you see somewhat of an elevation change, there is some shadow on the other side. This room is quite bright though.
But the guards and everything are mostly paying attention to their charges.
Like rocks or shell, like any kind of, like, where we could, like, climb and go above, be like over their line of sight, or is it just flat?
In order to sort of get over there, I realize I have cut out a chunk of my map, but that's okay. In order to get over there, and see if there's sort of, because right now you're looking at a very narrow slit of the room and sort of across from it. If you'd like to push in further and look for another sort of route around them that may help you out with some height or some shadow, go ahead and give me another stealth check to push in that far. It can be one of you or multiple of you, depending on what you would like to do.
Oh, sure. You said it's there are shadowy, like, would I have to step all the way out of shadow entirely to do that, DM?
No, I would say not to get a full view of the room.
Okay, fantastic. That's what I was one considering for the purposes of them spotting me in patches of darkness, that they would have disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's a lot better. I think it actually might be very close. 19, 29, 30, 36.
It's 28.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. 46. I forgot the plus 10.
38 for Crowley.
Okay, so all of you stepping forward, and Zor and Pip,
28.
28. Okay.
How do I get to be the least stealthy one of the group? Like, what?
Are you using? Did you include your plus 10 from Pass Without a Trace?
No, in that case, it's 38. Thank
There you
you.
Happy to help.
I feel much better now.
That's what I'm here for.
You're just tied with Crowley.
I was having, like, insecurities. I was not feeling good about it.
46.
All right, well, I didn't roll double natural 20, so looking
Good
around
idea.
here, looking around here, down sort of down where the workers themselves are, you don't see much room. It seems like this room is very clearly open to a lot of lines of sight to allow guards to keep their eyes on prisoners. There is a stairway as you push in a little bit further to your left that leads into not like roughly hewn cavern walls or anything, but instead a pathway, like a made pathway, with those stealthing in a little bit further, you can also see though that there are guards on this pathway that you would need to deal with sneakily.
That's a problem. How many of these guards are on this path?
Give me a perception check.
Oof. It's only a 20.
20.
Yeah.
From your point of view currently, you can only see you see one. I'm gonna say though, with how far that sort of pathway goes down, looking down around that corner, Dan would not be surprised if there were multiple guards up there.
Right. That's
Within-
kind of up there.
Within lines of sight of each other.
Pip had a 22.
About the same thing.
Would that
It's
help?
not a matter of
Okay.
like, it's just a matter of you can't see around the corner
See.
without going out
Got
into
it.
the room itself.
Reconvene again. Do we want to risk conflict to be able to scout farther, or scout the areas that are only safe to do so?
Should probably scout the areas that are safer. Could leave the other ones as a last resort.
I agree. Let's get the
Agreed.
areas that are safer.
I think it's less about the conflict and more about the attention it might draw.
Turn around. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask because that was if we were looking to try to get across the room, correct? You said there was another pathway that was more towards the right as well, or is that where these guards that we're talking about are
Yeah.
located?
So sort of with this room opening out, it goes down into where like the guards and a lot of the guards and actual workers themselves are. Up to your
Right.
left is where that main pathway is, where there's less
Gotcha.
guards, but they have like line of sight down here that you might be able
Gotcha.
to sneak up behind.
And then straight across is where
Yeah,
the
straight across.
mine cart that seems to go up
Correct.
path is. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, well, then let's take a look at the missile or whatever the fuck that is.
DM, how big is that room, the cavern?
Uh,
Like how far across?
it is about 80 feet or so, from what you can tell. It's
So like 80 feet to the
yeah,
mine part?
it's not very symmetrical at all. So it's but it's somewhat like rectangular shaped, from what you can see, and then it ends, and it's the last thing you can see. It ends with that sort of lazy lake of lava on the other side.
And about how far to the stairs where the guards are?
So you guys are actually right near where the stairs sort of go down into the
Oh,
pit
okay.
and up
Gotcha.
onto this platform. The closest guard that y'all see are about 60 feet away from you.
Alright. Yeah. So, since we're trying to avoid conflict for the moment,
Okay.
as we're turning around, we're gonna go. Is the plan? We'll go check out that other exit from the jail space. That
That's what y'all
correct?
want to do. Because you know that you actively know that there was something around that corner.
we know there was something there, but we may not. There may be more in there. We don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle.
If you're gonna go back to where you sort of came from, you are in luck as you go through. You will see as you sort of step back through from this direction. Gates currently at this point are open. It looks like they are, like the work schedule is going on. These folks will be filtered back in here at the end of their shifts or whatever the case is. So these gates will close at a certain point whenever they're marched back in. You continue marching back to where you are, the prison cells on either side of you, prison You go around that corner. Now to your left, you see around that corner a set of doors that are currently just sort of hung open. And a light flickering from within.
Just creep forward unless somebody else has something they would like to do for that.
Okay. Creeping forward, keeping your same stealth checks. I rolled doubles, but not double 20s.
Is that what is required?
With your stealth checks, yes. with these group stealth checks, yeah. Making your way around. Actually, I'm gonna roll for 2 different groups. Okay. Doubles again. Still not. I rolled double 8s and then double 4s.
Nice.
Just as likely, just not the numbers.
Keep
that I
that
need them to
energy. Keep that energy, DM.
Keeping your stealth checks, you look around. You see a couple of trolls that have. Who's looking? Who's taking the look around the corner?
Gaskin one's still in the lead.
In the lead still. Give me a perception check.
Surely. Perception is purple. Natural 20 for a 36.
Yeah. With a 36, you very clearly see the remnants of prisoners, and that is what they are currently crunching on. As you see 2 trolls having a bit of a snack that were once prisoners. You see one that is clearly just like holding an ankle bone with part of a calf sticking out of it as you hear not even talking to each other, just eating pretty ravenously right now. And he throws part of it down to a hyena that seems to be in this, who also just starts cracking bone and flesh.
Okay. Is it just the room itself?
That's all you see.
Any no exits. This is just like I said, kind of like a mess hall situation.
Looks like a mess hall, but for folks looking over the prisons themselves.
Okay. All right. Back around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a mess hall. Fortunately, no, it does not seem to be any other exits. They do seem to be eating the prisoners, though. So this is either a really short scouting trip, or we gotta find a way to get a look farther down that rail car.
You also know that there was that path sort of
that went
up and
up
behind you to the left.
Right. Which also had people on it. Was the one that was up and to the left, was that in shadow?
Yes, I'm not talking about in the where you guys saw the prisoners and the mining operation. That path sort of diverged off behind you and to the left and went into darkness.
Oh, so that's in here in the jail.
That's at the end of the jail hall. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought there were only the 2 exits.
I'm trying not to pull up the map until we absolutely need it, but yeah, that's
fair enough.
That end of the jail hall sort of diverged off into a couple of different paths.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Oh well. Okay. Never mind. I guess we go look there.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah.
That's my vote.
Yep.
Okay.
To that path.
Right. Sneaking down there, you are met with 2 sets of doors. One, you see a bit. Actually, I'm going to say both of them. You see a bit of light coming from underneath them.
Right. Both shut.
Both shut.
I presume, obviously.
Yeah, the quite large, heavy doors.
Fuck.
That you see in this location.
And you said light is only coming out from one set?
From both of them. You see a bit of flickering light coming out from both of them, yeah.
And these are side by side, or like at opposite ends of like a T intersection?
Well, they're pretty far along. They're on the same side of the hallway, but they are pretty far apart, probably about 80 to 100 feet apart.
Okay. We want to open one?
Can the mirrors of trick shot, can they be used to see?
Yes. I mean, I would say absolutely. You'd have to slide one underneath there.
Okay. So Pip's gonna be like, and she's gonna take them out, and she's gonna put one on the mage hand,
Okay.
and have the mage hand go like right up against the edge, right? So it's not like sliding in the middle, but right up against the edge of like the door sill under this whichever set of doors is, I guess, on the right. We'll just save the right for
To the
randomly.
right. Okay.
And it's gonna very sneakily try to like slide under there just far enough to get the mirror under.
So you're sliding a metal mirror across the stone floor with a mage hand.
The mage hand is caressing it.
Yes, it's caressing it. It's holding
So it
up.
doesn't go.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
dragging
it's like,
across the floor. It's just
Yeah.
gonna. How much space is it? Like, is it too?
Yeah, how
small
big of a
space?
gap are we talking about here? Could the mage hand
I'm-
like hold the mirror
Hold
up
it?
as it
Or is it
pinches
too?
through?
Or is it too little? Yeah, I had in my head like a vision of like, an inch and a half, 2 inches, but
Well, I'm going to say for the mage hand to get it sort of all the way through, it's going to have to go on the ground. So it's going to be just a matter of how quietly you can do that. It's going to be a sleight of hand check.
Pip's really good at those, right? She's
yeah,
thieving all the
Should
time.
be.
Oh yeah, I got a plus 17.
Easy.
Who can tell say that though?
Go ahead and roll.
Easy.
Let's say that. Okay. Okay. It's 28.
That's pretty good.
8.
It's
Pretty good,
not a
pretty
very good roller. It's just
Pretty
like-
good.
This is
I wanted. Not as good as I wanted it to be.
Okay. Let's bring the new dice over. Jesus Christ. There's two.
It's
No,
not even
no, no,
necessarily
no.
trying to get the whole thing under. We just want it, under enough to see if we can like see anything. get a look.
So you carefully, and it just the quietest creak. It's obviously it's like when you're trying to sneak through your house at night, not to wake anybody else up. It's so much louder to you than it actually is. But as you get it quietly up under the door, if you're not moving it anywhere currently, all you see is the ceiling as it points up. But the ceiling does go up higher, and it is also like made stone in this room.
So you need the mage hand to like
Okay. Yeah.
maneuver the mirror.
Yeah.
I believe actually
So,
just
I
as a
guess it's
bonus
gonna
action,
tilt.
she can move it.
Oh,
So yeah, I'll have it like tilt it. Ooh.
Tilting it around the room.
Yeah,
Keeping it
please don't wanna lose this
right
thing.
against the door. Go ahead and give me a perception check through this mirror. I'm gonna say at disadvantage because you're trying to view the entirety of the room just through like a portal that's about this big.
it's like a softball sized portal.
That's an 18.
An 18. Okay.
Yeah.
2 prison cells, much larger, around here. You see one person in each of them, and this sort of common area in between the two, though they do have gates on either in between them, so they couldn't touch or anything. This room is also filled with other humans, it looks like, in better condition than the ones you saw back in the cells and back in the mines. Give me a quick insight check.
Not very smart.
But are you wise?
No, that's getting my Oh. Okay, so that too is an 18.
Okay.
Yay for reliable talent.
Looking through this mirror, sort of glancing at the folks that are walking, that are moving, like putting stuff in boxes, moving them around. You see like fresher food than you would expect to be down in here. With the 18 insight check, you think this is like, what's the word I'm looking for here? These are your good behavior prisoners. This is what you're seeing in here. And 2 of them specifically are given a cell that is about 15 feet wide and 30 feet long by themselves. Still kept prisoners, but in quite large cells.
Okay, so this is like 2 prisoners to a 15 by 30 cell.
1 prisoner in each.
In each, and then one
So-
that has 2 people, you said?
One has like a no. These 2 people are the
Oh.
only people that you see in each of these 15 by 30
Oh.
foot. Yeah, they each have their
Gotcha.
separate 15 by 30 foot cell. These look like
Gotcha.
small apartments almost, but prison apartments nonetheless.
And then
But
the
you
rest
do
of the
see,
people
like-
are just kind of wandering around.
You do see
Oh,
like
sorry.
no, you're okay. You do see like bearskin rugs in there, like not as like to lay down on, and other sort of like cot sort of deal. Seems like whoever these folks are taken care of for whatever reason. And the folks that are
Snitches.
walking around doing essentially, yeah, this is how like a snitch would be treated in real prison. But the other folks are working, but in nothing like the conditions of the mines themselves.
So they have somehow gotten themselves favor of some kind.
Seems like it, yeah.
Is this room big enough to seem like both doors connect to the same space?
No, you don't think so. With the 18 perception check.
Okay, so the door on the right is the bougie section. Then is there with that little, like, she's not going to risk doing a lot, but because she doesn't want to like cause a reflection or anything, but would she have been able to see if there was like an exit by any chance on the other side, or is this like this is it as far as she can tell?
Let's see here. You do see a door where to the immediate, like I say the immediate right, from where your mirror slides in, about 60 feet across the way back towards the direction of the mines themselves. But it's a shut door.
So she'll scooch back.
Give me another sleight of hand check.
He's saying, "Botch, do it."
Or leave your mirror behind.
32.
32.
And so she'll like get back out from, have the mage hand come back out from under the door, and she'll, whisper, like kind of, wait, it's not loud in there, is it? Here where we are now, it's quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, so she isn't saying squat. So in that case, she's gonna be like, there's like just kind of indicate that there's something with like some hand gestures, and put
Roll for
her
charades.
roll for charades. Hey, what's my performance? Wait,
2
probably
words.
not so good. Hang on.
I
Oh
was
yeah, that's a
joking.
7. That's a 7.
You have-
Y'all just know she.
Y'all have
I got some on
no
my mind.
idea what's going on with Pip.
She's like, wait. And so
Pip is choosing an
So that
odd
was-
time to throw up Sharn gang symbols, and you're not sure why.
Take it as
nobody
disrespect.
knows thieves can't. Y'all got to get with the program. But that was clearly just the room on the right and the doors on the left. I got the sense that there's a different room, right?
Yeah.
Is that okay? So she's gonna mage hand over to the left and rinse, repeat. So.
Mage hand to the left. Ooh,
So
mage
you guys
hand
are
to the right.
This door is
Crisscross.
this door is about like 90 to 100 feet down the hallway. So you guys walk back down there, and you're gonna attempt to slide your mirror under the left set of large doors.
We out here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And that's going to be a sleight of hand of 27.
Nice.
I actually
Real
can bring up
nice.
a stat block real quick.
What that mean?
Sorry,
what that
guys.
mean, Jones?
Stat block.
What you need that for? You don't need that. You don't need all that.
Nah.
Calm down.
while I look this up, actually, and you slide that up under there with your, what was your sleight of hand check?
27.
27. Okay. While I do that, we're going to quickly fade back to our B party. Our non-stealthy folks of Lucas, Artyom, Milo, and Kaushik, and Erish, who are just kind of standing around at this very moment, waiting on their companions to send them a message. Is there anything that you guys are doing on this side? Anything that you would like to be doing?
Having a nice, relaxing cup of tea. Because I imagine nerves are really high. Like, really high.
No. No one's stressed at all.
Erish whips up tea for you right then and there. It's like he brings out this set. He's sort of a wooden box and just sort of folds out into small teacups, and the bottom half of it is glass. And just below that, he throws a match in, starts boiling the water, and just sort of boils the tea from bottom up into a glass and hands the little teacups out to everyone. To calm your nerves.
And that, and probably pass Slick around for everyone to give him a
Calm
good little
emotions.
pet.
Milo will be taking the opportunity to look at those books he has been neglecting for the intelligence tome.
Well, shit, Cody, that's going to cause me to look at something else. So you hold off for just a second.
Hold up.
I will say that the material is a bit dense. Milo's a very quick reader. I think that is very fair to say. But you begin to sort of thumb through these pages for anything.
Yeah, this is the first overview. He's not cover to cover in them right now. He's flipping through them to see, to get an idea of their contents.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, there we go. What was your sleight of hand real quick, Stacey? And then I'll go back to our other party.
No, sorry, 27.
27. Okay. All right, so you begin thumbing through these books, Milo, as I look those up. Kaushik or any other folks? Kaushik, would you like to be doing anything during this time?
Yeah, I think if I see Milo without a book, I'm gonna recall that I have a book that I need to be reading.
Are you gonna start reading the strength book?
Bunch of
yeah.
nerds.
I'm gonna start reading. Like, what else am I gonna do right now?
I feel like the strength tome has to have a workout.
Kaushik's just gonna
that
start
goes
doing
with
push-ups
it.
with their tentacles.
Yeah, it's like drink this protein shake on steroids. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. I will be reading.
Lucas will help you with that. He is
Okay,
very
help me
proficient.
read?
He's very proficient in athletics, and as you're going through it, he looks at as you're going through it, and he says, just starts pointing out some of the graphs to you, and points out muscle groups on yourself as well, and he'll help you cut that time down in half.
What an angel!
So whatever time you get reading currently, you can double it.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what I get reading currently. I just started.
Yeah,
so.
we'll see. You just
Okay.
started, so we'll see how
Okay.
far this goes. Because if you get a message from your friends, you may have to
Perfect.
drop it.
Yes.
Um.
No, I'm just gonna ignore them and keep reading.
So back to you, Milo, really quickly, as you're sort of thumbing through these pages. You have two books. You have a very old religious text, and a more modern book that is called The Manuscripts and Expositories of Star Cannith, who you would know is the Gorgon, the previous patriarch of House Cannith. Which one of these do you think you would start going through?
A little thing to unmute myself disappeared. I'm sorry. Probably just purely selfishly, the Decaneth book. Book
Okay.
of the Gorgon.
All right. So I have some information for you then. As you start thumbing through here, reading through some things. I mean, you have personal stuff maybe that, might be of interest, but nothing that really like piques your curiosity. But this is very obviously like the fluff stuff that he would like someone who is very full of themselves would put into their autobiography. You get some of that in there, but you do find some specific nuggets of information scattered throughout here that are very that might be interesting to you. You find out the Warforged project began as a way of extending human life. That is how its original intent. Transferring sentience and souls into dragon shards and then into machines where bodies were frail, but the war couldn't be lost at any cost as a matter of survival. You see sort of that tone shift with Star and Decaneth. And thus those machines were eventually made into machines of war. And while the Warforged program was in its fledgling state, an unnamed family, it's not named in the book anywhere, approached Starn to save their child who was born with failing health with the Warforged technology. And in these sort of discovery points and sort of looking into being able to do that, Starn discovered that due to what he notates as divine resonance, a child's soul was too volatile to transfer into Sybaris dragon shards. An experiment he didn't want to recreate, and also the experiment that took his legs from him. He goes on to say that the only way to transfer a child's soul would be to weaken the divine resonance of said soul, which time on the material plane does naturally, right? However, he had a theory that planes of negative energy would be able to do so much faster, such as Maybar. He discusses further the aftermath of the Sybaris Dragon Shard explosion. There were notes of the explosion not being completely destructive in nature, meaning that while it had clearly had destructive capabilities, that it didn't destroy everything as if a force had somewhere to escape to, or the explosion itself ripped its way to somewhere else. And later he notes that he had to move laboratories because the experiments became unreliable in that area. That's what you're going to be doing.
Oh, shit. Okay. Noted. Can I get that, sent to me? I was trying to type and I couldn't keep up.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fucking bad.
Fucking...
Muted yourself mid-sentence.
Fucking...
Nothing important. Nothing important. I'm just having some feelings.
That boy, thank you.
Having some
It's in
feelings.
Skype, so I don't have to
pastime.
pull anything else up. There you go. So that's what you're sort of kicking through right now. You're reading your strength. Is there anything you would like to be doing there, RTM, to make progress on anything, or as Lucas helps Kaushik learn about her muscles? I will say that Lucas is pointing at you and then realizing he points at your traps and then pushes down a little bit and your skin just kind of buckles and folds, and he's like, that's not supposed to do that. And you have aberrant flesh, so he's like, this is how it would typically work.
Would typically work
On something that is not absolutely terrifying. But Artine, was there anything that you would like to be doing during this time as well, or are you just on alert currently?
Yeah, just on alert, waiting for something to happen.
Okay.
Rolling checks and also keeping track of time, so we know exactly how long it's been, I guess. Until
How are you keeping track of time?
I don't know. Yeah, I'll count.
I mean, Milo probably got a little alarm sitting on his desk while he's reading, just saying.
But I have to make sure that is actually working right. So I will count to myself, but am doing little nods.
Okay. Since
Shit.
you're not actively consuming other information or anything like that, I'd like you to give me a perception check, please.
Oh,
Wait a
perception
minute.
check.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Hold on. You can't
You know
do
what?
that.
That's my turn for a natural 20. So so I think that's a total of 32.
Let's go. He's perceiving.
He's starting to perceive.
He's starting to perceive.
Yeah, 32.
There is no stealth check.
We honor natural 20s in this house.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And anything else, you would have been too late to do anything to help.
What?
As you're sitting here, your senses are dialed to 11 RTM. You're trying to, you sip through 4 of these cups of tea that Erish has made.
Yeah.
Goddamn,
They're not
tea.
helping. You're trying to keep your mind occupied by time, but you know where your friends are currently, and you know just how far they physically are away. And who's to say if these portals that they're going through are even stable and could close at any moment? But that's not what gets your attention. How do I fucking do this, man? You see nothing. It's not your eyes. There are vents in these caverns that lead up to the surface to just help with oxygen, bringing oxygen down in here so miners are still able to breathe easier while they work, but also to sort of almost said vacuum out, but that's not the word I'm looking for. to like extract fumes and stuff that may be harmful from whatever they're working on. And you hear the air pressure change slightly above these vents. Something large enough to displace air on the surface. And you hear it is so slight that it's not like an exhalation of air or anything. It is literally just like boop, 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 boop. Almost like a heartbeat, but you're hearing it from 40 feet away. But you hear 3 of them. 3 large something have just gone over these air vents on the surface. And with your survival, they are going straight towards where the airship is.
What? So 3, when you say large enough to displace, how would you gauge the size of something like that? Would Artyom imagine they'd have to be?
What? Non-Lloyds.
Give me a... What do I even call this? Give me a straight intelligence check to see if RTM can connect, like,
holy shit,
physics and to your perception currently.
Does RTM know what physics is?
Plus 3 for 21.
21?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Big as hell. That's how big I have to be.
Correct. But with that intelligence check to displace air, they need to be, and for you to not hear anything this large treading on the surface, you know that they are flying, and to be as big as they are to displace this air, you know them to be at least, or maybe they are, airships.
So 3 airships have just pulled up in our general area.
I'm
just
still
came out
honoring
of
the
fucking
natural
warp.
20. Well, you're underground. You have no clue where they're coming from exactly, but you know they are coming from like the mountain areas themselves, from the Baishik Mountains, and going over the Baishik Mountains, heading south. And with the natural 20, you know they are heading in the direction of your airship.
Okay. Hey, we have to go right now. There's 3 airships just arrived above us and are making a beeline for the Stormbreaker. We have to. Something bad is happening.
As
Where I
folks
could
are
hear.
reading books,
Yeah, go.
Were y'all all just sitting outside of the portal?
Yes.
Is that what y'all was like?
We were on standby to make sure, like, guys, we fucked everything up. Please help. That's what we
Hey.
were waiting on.
Hey,
When has a plan ever worked?
it's working great right now. So
I mean, for the stealth crew at least.
Plans always work.
we're
at
doing
least
our
for
job
some
just
point.
fine.
are any of you doing anything? Because I'm gonna go ahead and let you know you are about. You're
Stormbreaker's invisible.
Stormbreaker
right now,
is
right?
invisible. Yes.
Okay.
You are about 1,500 feet from the entrance of the cave,
Fuck.
and another 1,000 feet past to where you would need to be beamed up essentially by the Stormbreaker. So 2,500 feet from here, are you doing anything to expedite your retreat towards that direction? So I know how long it takes.
And you said that you can fit large creatures through here, right?
Yeah.
So you can fit large creatures through here.
That's about like the largest size creature that would be able to fit through here would be a large creature.
Okay.
Like a 10 by 10 tunnel.
Are we
Rule-
all together?
Rules as
Yes.
written.
You guys, the stealth crew's still off in the fucking in the Great Crag currently. You guys are on the other side of this
Everything's fine.
portal, and our team has just told you 3 airship-sized somethings are heading towards the Stormbringer.
So you clarified airship-sized somethings. All right.
Yeah.
Um,
So there are either big airships or very large dragons or some big old things.
and we are. Sorry, I'm trying to like remember exactly the specifics where we're at. We're in a cave system, so we can't see the sky or anything like
No.
that.
Milo, can you teleport us to the ship right now?
Milo checks his spell slots.
What are you looking for?
He's
Artyom,
got like
runs
an
20
abacus
feet and then
going.
stops and says, "Hey."
How much magical power do I have left?
Yeah, basically.
Actually, Milo, I think that's a very good question. How
What?
is Milo checking how much magical power he currently has left right now?
Oh shit.
With the knowledge that something, with the RTM has just told you something so incredibly urgent.
I would say that due to the origin and nature of the power that he is currently using for most of his spells, it's something he can feel, almost like an abrasive, like hot sand moving through his muscle fibers.
Okay.
I've got enough.
Take us there onto
Yeah,
the
is,
ship
is
now.
everyone close enough?
I will run back.
Yeah.
You're
We
all
all-
right there. You look inside yourself for the moment to see if you have this energy. You circle up, Kaushik, Lucas, Erish, everybody together, correct?
Slick. Yeah.
It's like but I'm saying everybody down here is going to the airship.
Yeah.
Should we not leave someone to keep an eye on things or to assist? We don't really know what's going on.
We don't know what's going on, but I don't think it's good.
Also, did you clarify how far away, either DM or Artyom, how far away those things were from the airship when you detected them?
You know, no, I didn't. But you think it's going to be if they are indeed somehow going towards the Stormbringer, that it's going to be a matter of rounds before they get there, like 3 max, so 8 seconds. And you already wasted 6 of them discussing this.
Milo will just
Shit.
and kind of grab reality and give it a spin.
Oh shit.
You're playing roulette
Yeah.
to teleport?
Where does Milo go with the
Probably-
with the teleport? It's a joke. You're going to the Stormbringer, I assume.
Yes,
Okay.
but since it is invisible, and we would like to also be invisible, inside, like the galley, I think. So
Are
that
you
we're
casting
not
to,
like
to
all
the
the way.
teleportation circle in the bottom of it, since there's
Are
like
you-
no failure rate.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Are you
Yeah,
casting
oh, yeah.
teleportation circle or teleport?
Teleport?
Okay.
Teleportation circle is a long ass.
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
think-
saying that circle in the bottom of your ship, like essentially causes no failure chance for you guys teleporting
Right.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Um,
that if that's no failure chance, then he's definitely gonna go for it.
You teleport out of there, back into the bowels of the Stormbringer. Sapphire scales stacked in here at this point. And that's where we're going to leave you guys and go back to our other crew.
Motherfucker.
Wait a minute.
Listen, all right, when I literally don't expect natural 20s, all right? So, we go back.
Hey, Crowley. Have you checked back in with around the boat yet?
I can do so right now. I was waiting for the
I
appointed
think we
time.
might. I think we were supposed to do it like 10 minutes ago.
All
I
right.
think it was supposed to be every 15 minutes. They might be freaking out.
I think
They might be.
this is a little bit of a retcon if you like, but I think like Pip would have like motioned for them to stay. There's no reason for everybody to get up on the door when she's doing something risky, right? So she would have stayed as far back as possible from the mage hand for it to still work, but also expecting everybody else to be further back still. Right? So-
We're playing jacks about 30 feet down the hall. Where we're there.
What was that? All right.
I got
Go
10.
fish.
My watch is joining in. Like this so far.
Okay. So in that case, I would like, since we left off with the mirror and the sleight of hand check, Pip, I want you to make a perception check for me being on the other side of this door. And then I want you to
Okay,
make a
and
stealth
also-
check for your mirror.
Okay. And also I have blind sense. So if I can hear anything, I know if there's something invisible.
How far out does your blind sense go?
Oh hang on, I found it a minute ago. Alright.
All of
Pros
it.
and cons to this whole paper. Yeah, everything. No.
All
If
of
you're
it.
able to hear, you are aware of the location of any hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet of you.
Within 10 feet.
So
Okay.
it's not too far, but it's better than nothing. Okay, so that was perception. Oh wait. So that is a 21 perception.
21 perception.
And then
Okay.
that was stealthy the hand. Okay. 35.
35. Okay. I will say, is that with the plus 10?
Yes,
From
it
Azor?
is. So otherwise it's a 25. Yep.
Okay. Azor's not within 30 feet of you currently.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Unless
So-
Right.
he's gonna go down the hallway with him, but you told him to stay back, correct?
That was what she gestured, was like, you guys stay because there's no sense everybody being like up close and personal. So
Okay.
so that it would have been a 25 stealth.
Okay.
Oh, balls.
With your perception check, you don't feel anything immediately on the other side of the door. So nothing hidden on the opposite side of the door from you, but you do hear voices. You hear an incredibly like deep, gravelly voice from the other side, talking to someone else, a couple of someone else's, and as your mirror goes through, and sort of tilted up with your bonus action to look around the room, you see a massive, what looks like fire giant, with the exception that he is currently covered in heavy black armor, and from a heavy black mask you just see two like burning coals for eyes, and in front of him a large gnoll and troll that he is currently speaking to. You see that they are speaking to this fire giant with some sort of deference. This fire giant has on this sort of like heavy plate that's hanging off the front of him, chains going around behind him, just sort of holding it up. It is not like fancy. It is the definition of the word functional. However, in the middle of it, you see what looks like a glowing golden coin that sort of emanates fire from it.
And that's in the middle of like the chest plate?
Yeah.
Or
Is this fire
Okay,
giant Iron Man?
It's just it
That's
looks
gonna
like
be
a
enough?
golden coin that's sort of fire that's sort of roiling off of it. He does not seem to have any other sort of boots that that are emitting fire or anything.
So far.
That you can see. Yeah, absolutely.
so far. Okay,
Oh,
so at
God.
that she's gonna immediately she's gonna center breath and bring it back. We're not messing around to try to see anything else at this point.
Give me another sleight of hand check.
27.
27.
That's my minimum.
Quietly trying to bring the mirror back through, and you scrape barely on the ground and pick it back up. You see, just sort of as on your other mirror, because you're having to hold your other mirror here, as your mage hand sort of drops to the left hand side, the mirror drops just enough to see the top of the head of the fire giant, and on that bare scrape, the eyes snap towards the mirror. And I'd like you all to roll initiative. I want everybody to roll initiative, as a matter of fact.
I ain't scared of no fucking fire giant. Yeah.
To see what's gonna happen here.
We're gonna call it
Everyone's
a
gonna
bitch
make
and we're
it,
gonna
it's
leave.
A-okay.
So it's gonna be a little bit weird, as our current folks are in a bit of a non-combat-ish type situation.
This is totally fine.
Oh no, I don't have y'all's new character models for some reason assigned to unique creatures. How far away would you say, would you be at the prison hall or closer?
I'd say
where Pip is?
my thought was no farther than like 30 feet or so.
No
We
farther
wouldn't
than
want to be
30
too
feet?
far.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I don't know if you, by everybody roll initiative, you meant like literally everybody, but I
Yes,
rolled
ma'am.
initiative. And when I went to roll, I was like, today is going to be the day. I can't roll that again. It's the worst I've ever rolled. I rolled a 5.
Oh no.
I'm 7.
Okay,
I have
sister.
7.
I rolled a 5.
Literally
There
every
we go.
time I roll, I click the initiative thing to roll. It is garbage.
Roll real
Dice.
dice.
Okay, but I can't right now because I already
Dice.
I don't
Physical
wanna-
dice. Shiny
Literally
rock.
I
make
have
dice.
them right
How
up
do you-
here.
How do you not have any?
I have them right up here.
What
I
else
got
do you do
them.
at your computer besides play D&D? That's ridiculous.
I know, right?
And then
This is totally fine.
That's a good question. Azure fielded there in the chat though, DM.
I'm not looking at the chat currently. Can
Are
I?
we
need
tailspiring it?
Need Tailspire.
So for my sanity and for yours, I think, our prison crew will need Tailspire. The others of you currently will not.
Y'all don't need Tailspire because nothing bad is actually happening. He's hitting y'all with a bit of a like the reverse psychology. Y'all think it's bad, but it's actually backup arriving in 3 airships.
Coming to
Reinforcements.
assist. Yep,
Correct.
absolutely.
Exactly. And the reason they knew where we were is because we told the 12 where we were going, and they are who sent them. So
Obviously. Makes
Obviously.
sense. I like that.
I like this cope that's
100%.
going on right now.
I have never coped in my life.
It's only copium 5,000, okay?
I don't do cope.
I don't touch the stuff.
Don't do cope.
Exactly. I don't touch the stuff.
I don't know what any of that means, but okay.
It's totally fine. We're all good.
Alright, we in here.
We out here,
I will
baby.
summon you shortly as I do this. You know, as a matter of fact, no, it's too early. We're gonna get it started at the very least. Before I summon you all. Oh, I'm nervous. Jeez. Stay with me. Stay with me. Don't talk,
No, I'm
strategize.
leaving.
Talk about what to.
Going home.
You're going home? Is that what you said?
I am. I'm going home. I don't know where I'm going home to from here, but somewhere.
Where are you right now?
Current home. I'm gonna go find a new home. I'm gonna show up to your house.
Oh, hell yeah.
Olivia! Hey!
Unprepared. Oh no.
One per player?
I'm unprepared.
Oh, I was like, what does that mean?
One what?
So?
Okay. So.
How's everybody feeling?
Fine. It's fine.
This is cool.
I quenched too hard on the ice and now my tooth hurts.
Ow! What time is it at the dentist office? 2:30.
Tooth hurty. 3:30.
Oh, that just sounds like an accent. It's 3:30.
Okay.
3:30.
It's 3:30. Oh!
It's
Oh, don't you
Nilbo.
know?
Oh wait, no, he's Australian, isn't he? Damn.
Yeah.
Nilbo
From
is
the land down under.
Nilbo is not Australian. He's from the Talenton Plains, as there is no Australia in.
Oh.
He's
Something underdog
from,
Australian.
I thought he was an immigrant from Australia.
he's from Corvair, Australia, also known as
Corvair.
the Talenta Plains.
Jesus. Oh.
There's
Bro, there's a lot
my
of rocks
folks.
around here.
So you'll see where you are currently at.
Oh, ice.
Right here.
Oh.
I
Um,
don't see anything. It's so dark. Oh, wait.
will
Can I be 30? Can I be 29 feet away from the door? Maytan.
I'm gonna
Straight
say
back.
no because we brought up the blind sight.
Oh, because I
portion, which is
yeah,
10
the blind
feet.
sight, so I had to be at least 10 feet.
Yo,
Yeah,
why is there
I
a
got
tree
it.
that has skulls on it? Or heads? What's up
As
with that?
we Move over to our battle map and our.
What that? What's going on with that? Yo, fucking Azur not real stealthy. I'm just looking at them robes. That boy glowing. What is it?
He turns them inside out whenever he's stealthing.
It just takes a
He
flip this out real
reverses
quick. Flip it
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
He
He
ties it
reverses
around
it.
his waist.
It's like a cloak of Elvenkind almost.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Bro, I have a reversible cloak of useful items in Elvenkind. It just depends on which side you've got it on.
A robe of useful items is probably a lot cooler if you just go and pull out a boat. You know what I'm saying?
Reach inside of it.
Yeah, reach inside and just pull out a massive...
You're the creepy guy who's like, hey, you want to buy some? I got boats. I got ladders. I got. What do you need? I got a pole that's 10 feet long for some reason.
Sorry guys, as I fix this,
Whatever you need. Whatever.
gotta fix our thing real quick. Okay, so are all of our folks that need to be in Tailspire. Wonderful. So we're gonna start off with some good old initiative, and it's gonna be kind of all over the place. So because we're gonna go back and forth.
Yeah, we are.
I am gonna say, no. Since we have ridiculous rolls at level 18,
We do.
30 to 25.
28.
28.
God damn it. Who has the higher dex?
Me. I'm just kidding.
How dare you, sir?
I'm at 20.
Me too.
Rollies.
You know, kings first, please.
Do you seriously have a 20 dex, you fuck?
Wink, wink.
I hate you. I hate you.
Hey,
You.
Mr. DM, summon me to the board if you don't mind.
Sure.
What you need to be summoned to the board for?
Because I want to see it.
Look at the stream.
He said, "Cause I'm nosy."
Outsider.
Okay. And I need.
This ain't your combat.
How do you know?
25 for Azure.
You're just gonna run all the way back down to the cavern, just dive through the portal.
25
My other
for
character,
Azure.
he's a
Fire
He's a-
giant.
yeah, he's a oh man, I forgot the name of him. Was it Blackguard?
Pip, what'd you get? Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Um,
25 for Azure, 25 to 20, so I can get everybody.
4.
24 for Milo.
Get spicy. Yeah.
I love when I roll super high for initiative for a fight that I'm not present for.
I think you have your own problems, so I would still say good to have high initiative.
Okay. 20 to 15. No on
Oh,
the 20
come
to
on.
15. Okay.
Sorry,
Um,
16. 16.
There you go.
16. Okay.
I was like, God damn, we're struggling.
By the time I get all this, we will probably just go on break and then come back to it, just to be fair.
I want to see the giant.
Okay.
I
Sure.
want to see him.
Oh, you'll see him in a second. Don't worry.
I'm just gonna get y'all's and then I'll roll them into it. So we got
Thumbs
RTM at 16, 15 to 10.
10.
10 for Pip. 10 to 5.
That's very good.
Yep.
7 for Caustic.
Sim.
All right. Is that everybody?
I got by Sim.
I spelled your name
Yeah.
so wrong there, Caustic.
Oshlick.
If I could, like, narratively just kind of like, she would have had like one hand up, like the hand that was closest that everybody could see, she would have had up while she was concentrating. And the minute that she saw the giant see the mirror or saw those eye snap, that hand would have closed into a fist. And so hopefully they saw it. I don't know if they did or not, but
Okay.
that would have been her like protocol for doing things in a group.
Sure.
Wiggity swag.
Like closing your fist is you have been spotted.
Means
You've been
run,
found out.
yeah.
I've been had.
Okay.
That's bad.
Alrighty then.
It's not,
And maybe they'd see it, maybe they wouldn't, maybe they'd know or not, because we didn't like talk about that kind of stuff. But hopefully they'd at least know something happened.
You know,
We have heard the scraping.
we almost had groups going at the same exact time, which I mean it makes sense, but
What?
uh,
Chaos.
cool.
There's a ladder.
So, first in initiative here, Gandalf, you see Pip's hand close, and you know that is the signal as you have been found out.
Found out. We've been found out.
Correct.
And to clarify, where we came from.
Is this direction right here is the prison.
Okay, that's the prison where we came from with.
Yeah.
That's okay. So that's where we came from with our little secret
Yep, and those are the
secret entrance.
That's the door with the big prison in it. The big prison cells in it, where the snitches are, as you had said.
The
So.
snitches. Okay, and
do it
even
then with-
farther beyond that was the mine.
Correct.
Okay. Gotcha. Fudge muffins. Well, we've been found out, and if we can at the very least prevent them from knowing exactly what's going on, I mean that's ideal. But I don't want to completely bail on everybody, so I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Facing this way.
Okay.
And I'm gonna draw the blood bow for now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ready an action for specifically. I don't want to draw too much attention to us, but I want to ready an action to shoot specifically if it looks like if something comes through before Pip has the opportunity to get away from the door. So if something is about to come through and try to yoink Pip, I wouldn't want to shoot it.
Got it. Okay. Just want to draw a line of sight really quickly. Okay. Well, I drew that kind of high, but I think, do you have sharpshooter?
I do not.
You do not. Whatever comes out of that door, unless they step into the hall itself, will have cover, just so you're aware.
Right.
Okay. In that case, Crowley, what are you doing for your turn?
Crowley's going to step back.
Okay.
And let's see. It's been over a while, so as he's gonna move back here and whisper to the pair up here, it's like, you can do this, inspiration.
Okay, you're whispering it to Gandalin and Azor back here?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, hey, you got this.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Give me a quick stealth check.
All right, even better. Since I'm actually moving back, I can... No, I'm trying to do the other ability. Yeah, I will give you a stealth check.
Yeah, give me a quick stealth check. You were currently still within range of Azur for... Because it's 30 feet, right? For hide in place, hidden in place. What's it called? Stealth in place. Plus 10 to his stealth checks, whatever it's called.
Pass without a trace?
Pass without a trace,
That's
thank you.
trace, yes.
It's 30 feet. That spell?
Correct.
Wonderful.
A little bit low, but a 29.
29. Okay. Air passives. Okay. Alrighty. Use your inspiration to give both of them, or your action to give both of them. Anything for your bonus action?
Nothing for my bonus, but I am going to just like basically get back here.
Okay.
That's what I'll do.
Okay.
And then I will end my turn.
All right.
Yeah, I was just checking that. I was like, well, that's a little bit far, actually. I should have been at the back of the line anyway, so quite honestly.
Yeah, you guys could put yourselves in that. I just put you within about 30 feet of Pip. So
okay.
If you would have been on this square, 30 feet from that square, that's fine.
All right. So let's just measure that again one more time. But that'll end my turn if you want to just.
All right. Pip, what's your passive perception?
Let's see, my passive is not like Gandalin's. Daggone it. It is yeah. It's only 18.
I do be
It's
observing.
still very, very good. The voices stop and you hear large footsteps coming towards the door. All right. Ending Crowley's turn. That is going to bring us to Azur. Azur, what are you doing?
Yeah, we go. Boop, 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 boop. Turn that way. And have the bow out. Again, like Gandalin, ready to action if something comes through that door before Pip is able to try to get to us and hide, I guess.
Okay.
What are you waiting for? Let's go!
Open so that Pip's behind it. Is that how that?
Do what?
Why are you just standing there? Let's go.
I don't know why she's
Stand
standing
behind the
there.
door.
She's just.
Daggone mirror back.
Yeah,
'cause
the
that
mirror is currently
important.
still on the other side of the door. The mage hand is like, as Pip in a bit of panic, attempting to get the mirror back off from the other side, is hitting the other side of the door at this point.
That's the canonical. The low initiative, obviously.
Azur, is that it for your
Turn
turn?
it flat.
Yep.
Okay.
Just ready to shoot something that comes through that door.
All right. Very well. More large footsteps, Pip coming up to the door at this point. Actually, just need to see his reach real quick. Yeah.
What that? What you measuring? What that? Hey. Hey now.
Pip, I want you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
This is cool. You're good at dexterity saving throws. Easy.
You're on mute. I can't hear you.
I've just been talking. I was like, I feel like I have something.
You have evasion,
Like,
but that's
But I've got something that's about saving throws specifically, but I don't remember what it is, and that's on me. So that's just going to be a 21.
21. Okay. I am gonna roll. It's 13. Okay. You are able to, as you see that same fire giant reach down towards your mirror, you see like his hand coming out, his teeth bared as he reaches towards, and your hand is just able to snatch your mirror out from under the door.
Yay.
And then the door opens as he stands in front of you.
Uh-oh.
He bends
What do you
down
look
a
like?
little bit. You see him as tall as this massive door frame himself. He goes, "Hello there, come here," and goes to attempt to grab you. I'd like you to make an athletics or an acrobatics check, your choice.
You should have used
That's
the
gonna be
legendary action.
acrobatics. 100% acrobatics.
legendary resistance to succeed on this grapple check.
Okay.
Gucci.
That's a 27.
Easy.
You duck underneath his massive hand as he goes to grab you. That's 2 of his attempts here.
He comes through the door now, right? He says, "Hello, Poppet."
He has a 10-foot reach.
Oh, fucker. Long ass arms. Damn.
If you'd like to, we'll call it a called shot. If you'd like to try to hit his arms as he sticks it out there.
I mean, it's a held action, so it goes to waste one way or the other, right? So, why not?
Yeah, I mean,
Shoot
you
off
don't know if he's going to come through the
fingernail.
door or not, so you could absolutely try.
Why not?
Okay.
I was just watching something hostile, trying to get a hold of Pip before she got away from the door. So,
Okay.
so that's a disadvantage +5 to his AC, right?
Yeah. So
Probably nigh impossible for me to hit, but you know, it can happen. You know, we're gonna see.
Azor, are you doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an attack
Okay.
at disadvantage.
So I went ahead and I added my inspiration dice because I just wanted YOLO, right?
Sure.
So that is gonna be a 28.
28. That will hit even with the +5. So yeah. go ahead and roll damage.
Nothing terribly exciting or impressive, but for 14 magical piercing.
14 magical.
I didn't buff the shot in any way.
Okay. And Azur?
Uh, 21.
21 will miss. With the +5 to the AC. So,
Is that because of cover?
that's because you just see his arm.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
that's it, because it's essentially what would be a cold shot you hit in that arm. That you quickly see a hand going out to grab Pip, who ducks underneath it, and you see one arrow hit his forearm from Azur, but he brings it back in. As soon as that arrow hits his forearm, you just hear this deep sort of bellowing scream, "Ah!" from inside.
Let's go.
For his last one, he isn't going to worry about grabbing you there, Pip.
Time to go!
Instead, he brings out a massive hammer.
Oh fuck. He's got like a split pinky fingernail though, right? From my shot, so he's got like disadvantage because it's like my finger.
You want to give him I'll give him disadvantage for this one attack.
Yeah.
Like, a paper cut really messes with your grip.
Yeah. No, I'll give it. That's fair. It's a cold shot. I will give him disadvantage for this one attack as he goes to swing through this door.
Let's go.
Otherwise, that would have been a 32 to hit. So,
What the fuck? He
Cool.
can't do that. That's cheating.
Oh
Just
no!
hits.
That's
Just
Does it?
instead,
Hey man,
it will be a 24.
that's damn misses. That would have missed.
Oh.
Bruin. Where's Bruin when I need him? Okay. Bruin got bitch.
I think this guy's got a lot of strength.
he's trying to hit me, right?
I think he is hitting you unless you have something that
Yeah.
can stop it.
Shield!
The only thing,
Shield.
I do have the protective wings.
Oh, that's a +6.
So with the protective wings, if protective wings are +6, then my AC is a 27.
Get fucked!
Using your reaction here
Hey, yo.
as a massive hammer, and as he swings it, you just see from like ports from the side of it start billowing with fire. Would you care to explain what Pip's wings in this moment look like as they protect her from what I would like to call scientifically a metric shit fuck ton of damage?
So they're almost, you know how in the cartoons when your kids like anything that's invisible is kind of like vaguely white outlined or whatever, what you see, it's almost like it sprouts from her back. This pair of dragon's wings that totally wrap around her, and they just probably with that kind of pressure they vibrate. Because they're barely from the sounds of it, they're barely holding it off, but they're kind of vibrate and but they're like just completely around her, like completely tight in a cocoon almost.
So these translucent sort of silvery outlined wings wrapping around you as this massive hammer and fire shattering on top of you, and you see a battle of just ice and fire for a moment across Pip as you sit here completely covered. And that will miss your AC, and that is his turn.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Let's go.
Fuck me, I suppose. All right. Well,
Middle fingers at the fire giants.
and that is gonna switch us over to our
Airship.
friends at the
Freak.
airship.
Totally fine.
So, friends,
Where's the map for the airship, people?
We're
we're at 7 o'clock, so we'll see. You might have one. We'll see. Milo, you're next in initiative. However, playing it a bit loosely here, I'm gonna say the movement of a group, so we don't have turns of movement because those are boring. You waste 1 round. I'm gonna let you guys, my folks who went to the ship, elect someone to roll just the side initiative for me. You're basically going to play rollies against me.
A side initiative?
Elect someone. Kashik, Milo, and who else is with y'all? As our
You
team.
will decide your fate.
Artyom.
Oh shit. Okay.
Wow.
That
Well, very nice.
So I roll my initiative or just roll a dice?
Just roll a d20.
D20, 9.
12.
Okay, I'd like to choose somebody else. for our side.
Okay.
Would like to
Perhaps
impeach
the ship
Artyom.
people.
I'd like to impeach Artyom. Is that what you said?
And I'm
On
gonna
what grounds?
roll something else here.
There are no grounds on an airship.
Okay.
You put a bunch of dirt on it, therefore there is ground.
You
Stupid.
guys go up the stairs to where you see the rooms. You see Nilbo, who is currently just eating at the dining table. Says, "Oh, that was quick. Didn't expect it. Well, where's everybody at? Why you out of breath?"
Three things are coming to attack the ship potentially. I don't know what they are.
Now
And
we're
I
invisible.
run
Should be fine.
away.
I mean,
Oh.
Milo's got
To
the
the deck.
strap out at this point, so he's
He's got to, I'm just like,
Nilbo
guns!
holds his hands out as you come around the corner with just guns ready to go. The ship's yours already, mate. No need to rob me.
Man the cannons.
There's 2 of them. I can't. I'm the pilot. You man the cannons.
Get to the helm or whatever it's called.
To the chopper.
All right, that I can do. And he starts running up with you. So, actually, with that, Erish and Glop, before you run off, Erish grabs your wrist. Artemis says, "He's right about the cannons. I'm going down there. Glop's going to come with me. We'll gun for the
Alright.
ship." And heads off down there. Nilbo follows you all up to the top deck of the ship. You start looking around. I would like you all to just give me quick little perception checks so I can explain what's happening here.
another natural 20, if you don't mind, Artyom.
Almost.
On demand.
21.
21.
I'm not.
Okay.
How's that
Excuse me.
almost?
31.
31.
Okay. I'll say, how's that almost?
18.
18.
19 plus 12. Sorry to disappoint.
I'll roll for Lucas as well. Natural 3. Milo.
He can't be
Dirty
perfect,
20.
okay?
Dirty 20. Okay. All of you see it. It's just a matter of connection and putting pieces together. As surrounding, even as invisible as the Stormbringer is currently, to either side and in front of you, 3 airships sit here with their bows aimed at you. To your left, you see a darkened, ashen gray sort of charcoal airship that has fire running up the sides. And around where the elemental ring would be, you see fire roiling up the sides of it to where there is an ashen sort of black charcoal crackling engine in it.
Not a legitimate engine.
Very much like the engine that you bought here in Droam.
Yeah.
The storm.
Left a fire one behind.
Okay.
The other
Sorry,
side.
I was making sure. Like, do you mean like a elemental ring, or does this thing have like a real this thing's going? Like,
It is an elemental ring with like this supplemental engine, much like you
Gotcha.
guys bought for the Stormbringer. The other side of you, you see a fleshy pink and purplish airship with tentacles coming off of the front of it, sort of just floating there. an elemental ring sort of growing out from it, and at the top of it, spiraling down with tendrils spiraling down from it, a massive brain engine sitting at the top.
Look what we could have
I
had.
think, I think you just caused Ian to actually have like a real brain trauma issue.
And directly in front of you, another airship, the 31, a Darkwood airship, not of Lyrindar make, with the name on the side, Midnight's Requiem, which was sent, which you saw briefly way back in Sharn. And you know the owner is the Baron of House Orion. And that's where we're going to go on break.
He stole my engine! Fucker!
So, beautiful people, we hope you stick around. Give us just a few minutes, get a bio break, and also while I do some tweaks and stuff on our end, but go take care of yourself in the meantime. We'll be right back with more of this. And yeah, don't go anywhere. Much love.
The consequences of our consequences.
And hello, everybody. We're joined by the one and the only Mario today.
He said, "Wow."
Mario don't sound like that. What the hell?
All right, so we're picking back up our beautiful Shining Vanguard are split across the country of Droam via a portal currently. One group under the depths of the prisons of the Great Crag, the other rushing back to their airship as Artyom on a fucking natural 20 heard other airships approaching. And as we left off, a fire giant and his posse are currently assaulting our stealth crew, and 3 airships, one made of fire, one of brain matter, and one a familiar Baron of House Orion. The Midnight's Requiem now stare at the Stormbringer in the skies above the mountains. So we are going to pick back up in initiative now, this long ass initiative list with Milo. Milo, you are on the deck of the Stormbringer. You are currently surrounded by these ships. It does not look like they have arrived with friendly intent rather. As you do see under these ships, and I'll pan to the ships that I have chosen for these guys' place, and actually summon you all to the board because, oh, this is going to be fun. I have to summon all of you at the same time. So I'm going to have to, y'all are going to flip back and forth. This is fun. Just like
Hey,
I
remember
am.
when I had to do that for fucking Saltmarsh? Yeah, it's a pain in the dick, huh?
Yeah,
Wait,
well-
do I need to open Tailspire?
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
You absolutely need to open Tailspire if you haven't already.
I haven't already.
Look
I'm
at
sorry.
it! Look, this is what our ship could have looked like. Look, it's so cool.
I can't
So-
do nothing.
Tailspire.
Man, it really is.
Look at it. It's
It's
so
cool.
neat. It's like a nautiloid, but not.
Not
Alloyed.
alloyed.
So, Milo, you are at the top, or not at the top of the initiative, but you are where we are currently at in initiative. And I would like you to tell me what you were doing, please.
Well, first I'm hopping into Tailspy.
Okay.
Holy shit.
And what can see where these ships are, and you say they do not appear to have friendly intentions.
Correct.
Is there anything else he can, like, he notices, like any people on the decks, any like weapons glowing with prepared to blow us to pieces energy, anything like that? What's his first impressions?
Yeah, sure. What's your passive perception? You're muted.
About tree fitty.
Passive perception is just 10 plus, right?
10 plus, and if you're
19.
proficient, then your wisdom.
Yeah, 19.
19. With a passive perception of 19, you see a large glowing purple like port opening. It's not physical, but it is quite fleshy with glowing purple energy from the nautiloid itself. You see 2 large cannons on the front of the fire vehicle over here that are currently glowing with fires at the tips of them, and you do see 2 sort of two weapons that don't look like cannons on the bow of Quanti's ship in front of you, but instead look like Gatling cannons almost.
What? He can't do that.
And they
That's
are
not fair.
like starting to spin.
Oh.
Oh, that's
so,
rude.
so there's not even a like surrender. There's like this is.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna say with it, like you guys are getting up here and looking at the situation, you're like, RTM, I'm gonna say only you with that high ass perception check, like instantly recognize all 3 of these ships and where they came from, because you hit a 30 on that perception check, and you realize like we weren't supposed to be here. This was a message.
Oh. Okay.
We got sold out.
Milo, what are you doing?
Jesus Christ. Okay, so you said they're like already preparing to fuck us up.
Correct.
And they have a fuckload of cannons that are already charged and ready.
Correct.
Um,
and pointing at your still very much invisible ship.
Right, yeah.
I'm sure they've got
Yeah.
like sea invisibility spyglasses or some shit.
Yeah, what is the, which one looks the flimsiest?
That's gonna take an action to check. You know what? We're level 18. How about this? I'm gonna make a deal with you guys. This is gonna be a buff that's just sort of improv right here. Everybody here choose a perception based or intelligence based or a mental type skill, so not an athletics or an acrobatics check, that you can take once per turn as a free action.
Perception. Easy.
Very well.
Easy choice.
I feel like that's a good choice for a lot of folks, but maybe some folks
Yeah.
want to take like Arcana or Insight or something like that.
Yeah,
as well.
that's fair. I mean, that's by far my best mental.
As much as I want to say I would take perception, like it seems more logical for Milo to have Arcana is his for free.
Okay, then make me an Arcana check real quick.
All I
Can
can
do
see
that.
on Tailspire is a purple screen.
You might have to zoom way the hell out. Or
Okay.
also double click on your character so that
Oh.
you might center on them.
Cool, thank you.
That'll be a 32.
Sorry about that.
32. Quickly looking at the ship, the fire ship looks rather beefy. Quanti's ship doesn't look necessarily sturdy, but looks very fast. The Nautiloid ship you think is probably the least sturdy of the 3 with that check.
Man, it looks so cool.
Sorry for having like 30 questions to start my turn.
That's the last question you get. Go.
Damn.
God damn.
I was gonna
Fuck.
say, does Milo know about how long, based on the weapons he can see, like that these ships would take to fuck him up? Like how long do we have? Does he think?
You think
Probably
that
about to start firing.
you think you're about to die if you don't do something now.
Oh.
Done. So Milo walks out on. He turns around. He sees these ships around. Just no. And he was just going to pull down and cast Meteor Swarm.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Fuck yeah!
All right.
So
Surprise,
just like
bitches! 9th level spell.
screaming and pulling his weapons down. Doing so, just rifts, openings, high in the air, each one pointing to the void. And instead of like actual meteors or balls of fire, these are just orbs of like blackish purple energy just descending down. And I'm double checking to see how many I actually get.
4.
4.
4.
Correct.
For the nautiloid and the one on the other side, it will be centered on the weapons.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know the weapon. You can put it in the area of the weapons. A lot of these weapons are under the ships, much like y'all's are, or on the sides of the ships. But you could, with it being a big as fuck ass meteor, you're gonna hit. Like, if you want to try to make like a cold shot to maybe like try to knock off some weapons, I'll allow you to do that. I'll give them advantages on saves and stuff.
What also might be something to do is if you try to hit the nose of maybe some of the ships, you might be able to push them down so that they might not have as much of a clear shot on us.
Well, he's also trying to make them not like airworthy anymore. Actually, DM, I think let me measure something real quick. Yeah, if he hit a ship in 2 separate locations that both were like separate, because I know it says overlapping damage doesn't apply or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if he hit one ship like on the front and in the back, would both of those damages apply to the ship?
Yeah, 100%. It's
we're gonna do
20-foot radius, correct? So 40-foot circle in general. 40 foot radius.
40
so
foot.
let's I am gonna just so you're aware, these tentacles that are coming off the front of the nautiloid don't look like they would probably be much like sturdy damaging type things, right?
No. He was intending to get like.
Let's see what would actually like net you the most here. So they're 40 foot. Okay, yeah, I would say easily you could make that apply as long as the pilots fail their checks. I am going to say you're going against piloting checks, not dex saves. Or that's what's going against you.
Still half of 40d6 even if they succeed.
Even if they succeed, correct. Unless they have a something with their shit.
That being said, we're gonna drop 2 and 2 on the nautiloid and the one on the other side.
Okay. One on the Quanti ship or the fire ship.
You said Quanti ship looked particularly beefy, right?
No,
Quanti
other
ship
one.
looks particularly quick. Like it looks very precise in its movements from your quick look around.
The fire
Also-
one looked beefy.
Also, reminder that we've seen the engine for the fire one, and if I recall correctly, similarly to how ours in Stormbringer grants our boat immunity to lightning damage, that one grants
Right.
it immunity to fire damage.
Correct.
And we
No,
would
I misunderstood. I thought Quanti's ship was the fire ship.
Nope.
That being said, 2 on Quanti, 2 on the tentacle ship.
All right.
And for Quanti's, he can't see the pilot making the ship, but he can see the ship.
Mhm.
Would you allow me to portent that pilot's save?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Let me read your portent ability real quick.
Oh no!
I'm gonna read portent real quick, and it depends on
He
the
said-
wording.
eat dicks in hell, sir.
It does specifically say a creature you can see, but he's portenting the ship. So that's on you entirely.
Actually, I'll say this. I'll let you, because the nautiloid is by all definition a creature, I will let you portent its saves. But you cannot currently see the pilot for Quanti's ship.
But he can go ahead and drop the portent on the
On the nautiloid
We are-
itself.
Yeah, then we are just gonna do that.
Okay.
So the nautiloid save will be a 2.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
So
hell yeah, man!
but you're dropping 2, so are you just dropping 1 portent right now?
I can only do 1 per turn.
Okay. All right. So that is fail. Go ahead and roll just 40d6.
So much. That's so many
And
d6s in a row.
just give me the total.
Monty said, "We're gonna make an example of their airship."
Hold on.
Ah!
Where are the teeth at in the ship currently?
Does an 18 hit your DC?
No.
Okay. And then for Quanti's ship. Nautiloid fails both. Quanti ship does succeed twice.
Hey, bother.
It's still a full fucking fireball or meteor swarm at the end of the day for him, though.
Yeah, they only take one full meteor swarm. I hope Quanti's on that boat. Been a long time since we were level 9, motherfucker.
we literally doubled in level since last we met.
We have doubled in level since we last met Baron.
And last we met,
He died.
Last we left off.
Your fucking reverse gravity does not scare me. We can also make simulacrums now, fucker.
and have.
And have.
Alrighty. Be 47 points of bludgeoning and 42 points of fire.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So,
so much damage, dog.
42 bludgeoning
Hell yeah.
plus 47. So for 89 total, times 2 is 178 damage to the Nautiloid.
And you know, anyone on the deck? You know,
And,
I saw those little miniguns.
and anyone on the deck. Well, there's no one on the deck of the Nautiloid itself. And then Quanti makes both of them, but he still takes 89 times 89 damage because this ship does not have resistance. Holy fuck. Milo brings down the sky
Hell yeah.
on top of these ships. That Nautiloid is fucked 7 ways to Sunday as you crash a meteor through the main shell of it. A cosmic sound of flesh ripping, and you swear you hear this. You just hear the ship itself start screaming. You hear burning sailors on Quanti's ship across the way as well. There is nothing pretty about what has just been done, but great violence has been unleashed. You know what? I'm gonna make him make a piloting save. The Nautiloid make a piloting save at disadvantage here.
It's got 315 feet.
I rolled a natural 18 and a natural 1. The Nautiloid ship is ripped from the sky.
Oh shit, yeah, son.
That is an expensive fuck up right there.
The Nautiloid ship is ripped from the sky.
Jones is not. It's like my Nautiloid ship.
All right, Milo. Bonus actions for you or anything? Movement, perhaps?
Yeah,
Bonus action, I
looking to
cast Ren Skyship.
He said, any other ways you're gonna fuck me, Milo?
right. I will go ahead and say he will be moving further out onto the deck.
Okay.
Where am I at? I forgot that we're actually in Tailspire for a second. Where am I at? Yeah. Look at it. The distances make looking at things very difficult.
As far.
Yeah.
Because there's one little piece of the Nautiloid left. It's floating all by its lonesome.
Yeah, we'll see if it comes back.
That's one little element that's like, oh fuck, man. Damn.
That's the brain engine.
I don't want to not be able to see anything. So I am going to get up near the wheel.
Okay, next to Nilbo. That's where Nilbo went, so that's where he is currently.
Yeah, we're gonna he's gonna get up there. And I'm pretty sure Yeah, it's about it's about what I got for the time being.
Okay.
We'll say because I don't know what the fuck is about to happen. He'll teleport in place, or maybe he teleported to get up there. Blink, to give himself resistance.
Right. You rain down the sky on these airships. I've rolled a natural 1. I am going to roll another piloting check to see if this pilot can stop it from just putting it out of the fight in together, altogether. The Nautiloid will get 1 more save to stop it from crashing in the ground. It gets a plus 11 to this roll. I'm still rolling at disadvantage. The DC is going to be 25. I'm going to move the dice that rolled an extra 1 now.
Use that one again.
Natural 20 and a natural 6.
Oh.
So rough.
Shame.
Shame.
Splat on the ground. And it was the Nautiloid's turn next.
Yeah. Action economy. That's good thinking.
Free action. Milo is screaming. His bonus action will be ineffective, and he's like firing his fucking guns at the other one.
Okay.
His fucking Milo's just up there going full nerd rage Yosemite Sam.
All right, that will bring us to Lucas's turn, who doesn't have a whole lot to do at this very moment.
Fight the ship, Lucas.
I'll see if he has anything that he can do. Who will buff himself actually in this moment, and we'll cast. He is going to, considering who's piloting the ship right now. Oh, I don't have Lucas out here. I'll get him here shortly. Actually, I'll just plug him in one of these dudes real quick. You know what? I'll but not that. Give a shout out to our. You know what? Speaking of Ghost of Saltmarsh,
Jacob.
This will be our Lucas.
Yeah.
This will be our Lucas. Like he will touch Nilbo on the shoulder, and he will cast Warding Bond on Nilbo because he is gonna try to get him out of here, and that is it for the time being.
GM, quick question.
What's
on
up?
that ironclad looking ship, first off, is it actually made of like metal and stone?
It is made of like darkened ash and wood.
Okay, cool.
You see it like smoking and fire curling off of it. That does bring us to your turn. You and Slick's turn.
Okay, so those things that are on the top of the ship, are those doors that go down, or are those weird like upper mortar port like firing cannons or something?
Where
at? Here, I'll make a.
With the lion doors.
Yeah, these things right here. Are those doors, or are they like cannons that like fire mortars out the top of it or something?
Nope. Considering I didn't expect this to happen, we're gonna say those are doors.
Cool.
You see cannons off like the top, the front of it on either side of this one.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So what you doing, Artyom?
Yeah, Artyom. Where are the
Pip, you're on
teeth at?
deck.
They're in the bag of holding, right?
Teeth are in the bag of holding, correct?
All right. Artyom's gonna walk over to Kashik, reach in that bag of holding, grab 2 teeth.
Okay.
Action alter self to not have those teeth.
Okay.
Is it an action to put them in?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I would say you can use it as your action to put in a tooth. Okay. So if you want to like consider if you putting in 1 tooth for that alter self, we can call it like that since we didn't specify beforehand. So you can put in a tooth this turn.
Okay, a tooth.
Yep.
All right. How close am I to Kashik? Oh, like 10 feet away, 1 movement. There you go. Ooh, you look nasty.
You hear Artyom whisper
That's
that to you.
unkind.
No. That's
Well, he
Kit
doesn't say
saying
it out
that.
loud, but I can hear his surface thoughts.
Oh, his surface thoughts sound like
And
Kit.
it hurts even more.
God damn it, that completely threw me off. Yeah, I will grab those 2 teeth. I'll shove the Tarask tooth into my mouth.
Okay.
And as my action, and then
Action
bonus
surge and put it in the other one.
yeah, you know, if the DM will allow it, sure. And then my other action will to be. Is the ship moving anywhere currently? Has Nelbo started to move at all?
Not yet.
Okay. He probably knows how to fight better than me. Wild shape into an air elemental as my bonus action, and move a great distance
All right,
towards there.
Wait before you move yourself really quickly, just so I can put you in elemental form. And you are a large creature, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And what's your fly speed?
I'm looking it up right now.
Such a cartoony ass air elemental, bro. Just a fucking tornado with
I think it's
white
90 or 80. 90 feet. So I will move 90 feet.
Okay.
Or 80 feet. I don't.
The air elemental.
I don't really know how to do this. This ship is a little bit of a distance away. It's 270 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to try and get elevation on it first. So
Are you going just 80 feet straight up?
No, I don't want to go 80 feet straight up because that's just not wise. I'll go 40 feet that way and like 40 feet this way, I guess. Something like that.
Gotcha. All right. Anything else for your turn?
That's everything.
All right. So you smack a tooth into your mouth. You just feel a surge of ancient draconic energy as it flows through you. And in your turn there, we swap maps and we go back.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god. This is so fucked.
And we go to Pip in the depths of the prison in the Great Crag. Pip, it is your turn. You have just been attempted to be smacked. Your wings are now unfurling. This massive giant standing in front of you, smiling and laughing, and then his hand gets hit by an arrow out of nowhere and just attempts to smack you. What are you doing? Oh, I should probably summon everybody.
Yeah, appreciate it, big dog.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run.
You gonna run? Okay.
Oh yeah. And try to, yeah. I mean, if I can
this
run
thing
in the shadows.
You know this thing is able to reach you. You know this giant is able to reach you from here. Are you gonna bonus action disengage? Or are you just gonna try to get as much distance as you can?
Dang nabbit.
We'll try to slap the shit out of you if you do not disengage.
Yeah, and it will succeed, and it will hurt me. Yeah, I'm a bonus action disengage.
Bonus action disengage. Okay.
Break his ankles.
Yup. And then I'm gonna move my 30 feet.
Go ahead and move yourself.
Right. And where to go? Okay. Let me get. I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, right there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna dash.
All right, use your action.
That's
to
my
dash.
action. Yes, I am.
Right, get another 30 feet and get right around to where your friends are waiting for you.
Yo.
Just imagine Pip coming around the corner like full Han Solo.
Oh, 100%. It'd be like, I think we should go. No.
Yes.
Okay. That it for your turn there, Pip?
That's all I got.
All
So
right.
yes, sir.
Oh,
well, I'll slide ahead and stick my mirrors back in my pocket.
You did get it back, so yeah, you can use your object interaction to do
Those
that.
are.
All right. Okay. The warden is going to step out using the legendary action. get line of sight of you. He can't do that, but he can. You see as he holds his hand, as he smiles, seeing the rest of you here at this point. He is going to. You see a sort of like glowing mote start at this coin, and it just pours into his hand as a sphere pours out into this heated rock, and he's gonna throw a rock at you, Pip.
It just gives him rocks on demand. Like, asshole.
That is a 21 to hit.
Oh, that misses, right?
I think it misses now.
But how long do my protective wings last?
They last for
just
one
the one
attack.
time.
Yeah, just for the
Well,
one.
Then I'm on protective wing again.
Does that not take your reaction? Oh, it just got to your turn.
She just got it back. Yeah.
That's all right. Okay.
No.
All right, that's gonna be his legendary reaction.
Look out of here,
It
Rock.
just slaps it out of the air like, get that shit out of here.
And then the wings just go like this as she's running down the hallway.
You're pissing this guy. You're stupid, slippery human. That's gonna
He
be
just called you a human. You can take that.
his legendary action there.
And, you know, I'm not about using that energy. Let him think I'm human.
And we go back.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Asshole. This is ridiculous.
And we go back. And it is now the fire ship's turn. Which it will. It's right there.
It's about that far.
Totally needs to move closer to get a better attack, right?
That's what it's gonna
Ramming
do. Yeah.
speed, Captain.
Hell yeah.
We not gotten to Erish and Glop's turn yet?
No.
Do they even have an angle?
Not from where we started in initiative.
Gotcha. I can't wait for them shit to start blasting. Oh! Good job, guys!
I cut off the front of the ship.
But we did it.
I cut off the front of the ship. Oh
Yeah,
no.
you did.
Gentlemen, we got him.
We got
Mission
accomplished.
Jesus Christ. This is what I gotta deal with from y'all.
Hey man, if I'm not like on the map, I have to make commentary. That's my only recourse.
Our nuclear attack worked.
Oh shit, it went stealth mode.
Whoa! It can't do that. That's our thing.
Wait, is it 12 on their side too?
Bro, somebody sold
Probably
our
so.
asses out. Somebody told them where we
Is
were.
it gonna ram?
Oh,
Did he get closer?
How did I? Yeah, I got. It's trying to get closer, but I keep deleting the damn like tops of the airship and stuff. I don't know why it's doing that actually. So we're.
Because I don't think the box quite encapsulated the top section.
All right, that should be the whole fucking ship at this point. Come on, game. Give me my
Yeah!
airship. There we go.
That's the whole bitch.
No, the top is just flying off of it as I move
Oh.
it closer. So you know what? It's gonna be closer, and that's what we're gonna say happens.
Y'all just gonna say it is closer. We might just have to use our imagination. I know that's hard.
Oh man,
us
not the
around here.
imagination.
I ain't got no imagination.
Imagination.
How much closer would you say it got?
Some.
It got about 80 feet closer.
Perfect.
It's gonna put 2 shots right there.
Oh hell.
Oh.
Which means
Counterspell.
not quite. Which means I need dexterity saving throws from Milo, Nilbo, and Lucas.
R.I.P. to my boy
You
Nilbo.
said it was aimed at where the orb is.
Correct.
You said dex saving throws, his own attack rolls.
Correct.
Nilbo does have a +1 from warding bond to his saving
I think he's also got advantage.
Yeah!
Is he a rogue? I bet he's a rogue.
He is evasion.
I'm sure If you're gonna be a captain, you honestly need
I
to be a rogue to have evasion.
I think he's got like 15 HP, so I don't know how many class levels of anything he's got.
15 HP and evasion will make you through almost any explosion if you got good enough dex rolls.
Elbow will save on both. Lucas will go
for 0 damage. That's crazy.
Lucas will succeed on the first one too. Holy shit! What is this dice doing to me? Why does it?
They want our NPCs to live.
No.
No. What do you mean no?
What do you mean? No, not today.
He said
no.
No. Fucking Quandy gonna pull up on top of the ship and go, come to die. I can touch you now.
This man out here touching little boys.
Hey, chill out. 35, 40, 43.
He's gonna
it's creepy.
Flick Nilbo in the forehead and his head's just gonna pop off. Like, that's just my prediction anyway.
What happens if you reverse gravity on an airship?
57.
It just
The
pull up.
All right, Milo, what's your first one?
They were both 17. I rolled the same thing.
Okay, you will succeed on both, meaning you're going to take 29 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Total or for each hit?
Because of
your resistance. That's total.
Yeah. Total. Nice.
The ship.
That nice?
I need to roll for Nilbo 2 rolls.
Guys, we might
success,
should invest.
1 failure. The ship will take. You take 7. Shit. The ship will take 57 points of fire damage.
The ship.
Someone track the ship's health for me, please, if you don't mind. The deck is on fire.
Health track. You said 57, right?
Yes, 57 points. Lucas succeeded on 1, meaning he takes half.
Consider it tracked.
Lucas gets a little bit singed up. Nilbo is unconscious. Even on 2.
That was fast.
Saves.
Even with the damage he's taking being halved.
That's a good point. Is it halved again? Let me read.
It's halved from warding bond, and Lucas takes the half that he doesn't take.
So that would make, with 2 successes, 29, halved again to 14. Nilbo's up.
Yeah.
Nilbo is up.
He takes 1 point of fire damage at the end of his turn.
Lucas, heal him.
More damage.
Was that DM? Was that 29 between both hits, or was that 29 per hit?
That is, yeah, total. That's total, because the ship itself took 57 or 50. Okay. Okay. Done with fire. Ship's turn. Koshik, it is now your turn, and then Nilbo and the Stormbringer. So, Koshik, what would you like to do?
I don't know. That's 1 second. I am kind of far away from everything. I can't zoom out anymore. I don't think you took me. Wait, where is it? Where is everything on the map? Oh,
Big zoom out. Yeah,
I'm zoomed as far as I can zoom, but I can't zoom.
Double click on your mini to the left, and it should bring you to it.
I don't want to be at me. I want to be at the other ship. See how far away it is.
So when you double click on yourself, then bring that white dot all the way to the top and look around with your.
Thank you. Okay.
Button. Yeah, of course.
So the fire ship is not Quanti's. We have established that, correct?
Correct.
Wonderful. Quanti ship.
Right here.
Oh, yeah. How can you measure the Quanti ship distance for me?
From your ship, it's 300 feet. From you, it's about 400. Something like that.
Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna. It's hard to do this and be able to see everything. I guess I can just click on myself. I'm gonna use all of my movement to get as close to it as I possibly can.
To Quanti ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, which one is it? Oh god. This is so hard
So
to do.
your movement's 30?
Yeah.
Unless you're flying?
My flying's 15, right?
Yeah, your innate flying speed is 15.
Yeah, okay. Shit. I should have been prepared for this. I'm sorry. It felt like my turn would never come, so I didn't think about it. I can't really do anything from this far away. Where did everyone go?
So our team is off the deck of the ship. Nilbo,
Okay.
Milo, and Lucas all got kind of toasty behind you, and Slick is just sort of panting right behind you currently.
Oh, they're up. Okay, I see them. Okay. I was very confused. I was like, I know they're still on the ship. Where did they go?
Yep, they're by the wheel right here.
Is it a bonus action to give Slick commands?
Nope, he just goes on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I think for right now, I can. What can I do? I really can't do anything. I don't have anything that far, so I can't make any kind of attacks or anything.
Yeah, your best bet is if you wanted to buff and or heal allies on the deck of the ship, or if you wanted to start making your way towards the ship on your own.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for, just making my way downtown. That's as far as I can move. Oh, I can dash. Yeah, I can move another 30 feet up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll move another 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I'll call it eat. Okay. Oh, I got the measuring tool up. Oh no. Oh no.
Just press
Thank you. There we go.
And then anything for your bonus action?
No.
All right.
I'll off turn mentally tell Slick to go give Nilbo some kisses.
Okay. I'll say he'll make his way towards.
Well, if he acts on my turn, then Nilbo got hurt after my turn, so that's just kind of like on his next turn. That's what he should go do. I'm not trying to like go out a turn or anything.
Yeah, I got you. He'll start making his way there. He says, "Yes, sir." Nilbo will go do that. Any bonus actions for you there, Kaushik?
You already asked. I said no.
Okay, no bonus actions from you. That is going to bring us to Nilbo, who is going to default his actions to what is going to to what the crew that is currently here decides. So, Milo, Kaushik, RTM, tell me what you would like Nilbo to do. He has the Stormbringer. He gets a +9 to all of his rolls. He rolls with advantage for piloting checks if there is something that you wish him to do as far as movement goes.
Fucking square up with Quanti shit. Get in there. Unless anybody.
Okay.
Either we dive to get out of combat and out of like weapons range or something like that, or we need to get altitude to get above Quanti ship so we can start raining down hell on them. So either or. And it seems like Kaushik's trying to get the Quanti ship, so I would say forward and up.
Forward and up. Very well. Does the rest of the crew agree with that?
Milo is preoccupied. He will not be giving advice.
Bro, tell him to give the ship a little bit of a lean so that the fire ship can't hit the fucking pilot. A little bit of.
Probably a little less dignified than that, Ken.
Oh, you're doing them on the side?
Get some.
100%, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So he can move 180 feet. Okay. All right, game. Cooperate or I'm gonna scream.
But only one ship is between them and the others.
It's only copying so much of the ship, and that's the problem I'm having right now.
The ship is gone. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's gone.
I'm afraid.
Quanti takes the ship out from under us.
Tailspire is not cooperating with copying multiple
things that are that big or that have that many pieces.
Apparently, even though I was able to like copy and paste them before, I guess because of the just total number of pieces on the board now,
it's freaking out.
Yeah. Okay, but I can move all of Quanti's, which I will do so, and we will imagine 180 feet. You guys were 400. He's moving up towards him, getting a little bit closer. There's 300 feet, so about 150 feet of distance now.
Somebody want to measure 150 feet from the front of the boat?
You can't really measure 100.
Oh, sure you can.
I mean, you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
How he see us if we invisible?
Well, remember, he's not moving. Y'all are moving. But they're it does seem to be odd that they know exactly where you are.
Yeah.
Get about right there.
What if we just drop from the sky?
Did we get any upwards movement during that, or did we only go?
Yeah, no. Y'all are moving upwards. He was, I will say, actually, control. It's more control D. Y'all are a little bit more.
Do you need me to remeasure that, Jones?
I'll be fine. We're not gonna be exact. There you go. So Nilbo moves up and is essentially level with Quanti's ship at the moment as he's pulling up, which would give at least who's on the front cannon? Mopperglop. Or Mopperglop, Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Erish is. So it will give Erish a shot on it. Glop will not be able to take a shot if more movement doesn't happen from Quanti's side. There's Nilbo's turn there. Back to the top of the initiative after this to Gandalin.
Woo!
So we're going back to the prison.
We're going back to prison, baby. Let's go.
Okay, no, I do have them in.
This is crazy.
All right, Gandalin. You see this fire giant coming around the corner. He throws a massive fire rock at Pip. Wings protect her from it. Dragon, like in translucent dragon wings, unfurl from her as the fire fades. What are you doing with your turn?
Oh boy. So it seems like the consensus is we need him to not follow us though. How far is he from us?
About 60 feet or so.
90 feet.
75 feet.
75. That is a-okay. I'm going to bonus action, do a quick little trace in the air, and cast Hex on him.
Okay.
Giving him disadvantage on wisdom checks.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my action to hopefully convince him to stop throwing shit at Pip, and I'm gonna shoot him a couple times.
Right, roll it up.
And I'm gonna drop 5 HP in each of those shots to give me an extra +1.
Okay.
To hit. Woo! My D12, my D20. First shot, is what did I say? 16 plus 7, 23 on the first attack.
23 hits.
3 hits. Second shot is a 16 plus 16, 32.
Will also hit. Yes.
So those are each 1d8 plus 1d12. 6, 9, 17 on the first shot. Oh wait, and I forgot a d6. I'm sorry. So it's a 17 plus 6 for 23 on the first shot.
Okay.
And then that's shitty roll. 2, 3, 7, 15 on the second.
Alrighty. 2 arrows out towards him as they just sink into where, like, the in between this heavy armor plate. just continues to barrel down this hallway at you guys.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna fucking piss at these guys like, alright, we probably need to get the fuck out of here. And I'm just gonna back up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm only gonna use 25 feet of movement, so I'm still within his line of sight, but in front of the area where we're going. And it's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Ending your turn there. He is gonna take another legendary action. And he is going to do so. You know what? I'm gonna make, this isn't necessarily rules as written, but I'm gonna see how loud he can get to call for help.
Double fuck.
Constitution check.
I thought it was a performance check. You know, be as loud as possible.
Or
just like Crowley has to do, you know.
That's a big sphere there.
Said,
Chief.
I'm just saying how far out. Some of you that are on this side of him feel the hot breath from this fire giant as it just wafts down the hallway and smells awful as he yells out, "Intruders!" And it just echoes down the hallway.
Bugger.
And that is going to bring us to Crowley's turn.
Now all of Droam knows you're here.
All of Droham knows you are here.
Just off turn. Just gonna be like, Crowley, if you can get us out of here now. I don't know if we can get to that portal.
Oh, well. Then we all need to be close together. So, follow me. And Crowley's going to move over to Gandalin.
Okay. Crowley moves over to Gandalin. Just taking one second legendary action to do that.
And off turn, Pippa's just going to say, don't show him the door.
1 second, DM. Let me make sure I got this all down correctly.
Yeah, go for it.
It's probably about 35, so let me move back a little bit. Crowley wants to hold an action that when everyone's close to him, he wants to teleport back to the ship.
Okay. So you're going to hold your 7th level spell, currently concentrating on it, waiting for everybody to get within range. And that range is what exactly?
They have to be within 10 feet of me.
10 feet of you. So you guys see, what does it look like when Crowley casts teleport again?
Crowley is with no repercussions now. He's going to whistle, and spirits will come flying toward him and begin to lay out in a circle that begins to shine with green light. And he's going to just hold out his hand. Let's go.
You guys see in this circle around Crowley, you see very much where you need to be. You're holding your turn or holding your action for that when everybody's near you. It's got one more. I'm gonna use it. He's gonna try to interrupt your holding there, Crowley.
Rude.
Uh-oh.
By doing what?
Maybe you should have cast that around the corner, my guy.
He's throwing another rock.
Oh no!
Asshole.
Oh, just a rock. Okay.
For 26.
To hit, yes.
So DM, the protective wings.
I would have been able to make it around
Cover.
the corner.
Oh, that's right. You moved. Never mind.
Also, I don't know if they would have been enough.
very well.
It's a reaction anyway, right? Yeah, and come back. To your
Oh
turn.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
gonna come back to her turn. Yeah.
It's true.
Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna roll the damage, and we'll need a con save based off of that damage. But before that, I need a strength saving throw from you there, Crowley.
Said I'm gonna cast this while prone. It's all right, guys. Just gather around.
He said, "Ow!"
Actually, 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, if you got something up your sleeve, now's the time.
Like I'm gonna use my amulet of Kirby and eat the rock.
Or the mask just goes. That'd be crazy.
Oh shit, that doesn't apply to. That's just a bonus action during my turn. Oh well, I just remember. I'll have to remember to use that next time. 19 on that strength save.
That is that is gonna fail. You will be prone.
That's fine. I'm still yelling about how he's a bitch and.
You bitch! As you are being flung.
Listen, you gotta
backwards by
remember
a
that strength save is
boulder.
plus 0. The strength save
Loser.
is plus 0. So.
I bet you got a small weenie. Oh.
Oh, wait a second.
How uncool.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
How uncouth.
All right. You're gonna take 37 points of damage.
Oh.
I haven't cast a spell yet, so aren't I still invisible? All I've done is give advantage.
You
start casting.
Started casting, but nothing's gone. It's holding. It's held.
Yeah, but
until
you're
the spell
actively
goes off.
concentrating on it. You're actively concentrating on the teleport. So as soon
Right.
as you do that, the invisibility does break.
Even though it's being concentrated by someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're casting
Yeah.
the spell.
All right, just checking that.
Hey, I
That would
don't
have
blame
been
you.
good.
Okay.
That'd have been good.
So what you need is a DC 18 con save.
Easy money. Easy money.
That is going to.
You're muted.
I'm just.
I think you muted yourself again, Matt.
Like in the middle.
I was complaining about how slow it is, but it's a nat 20 for 24, so don't worry.
Natural 20.
Oh, there we
rock
go.
crashing into Crowley, maintaining the concentration. The spirits still flit about you, even though you are currently prone.
I just want to say I was mashing this thing, so after the nat 20, I've got like 5 more rolls coming out because I'm like so slow.
That's his last one for this one. Crowley, that's your turn. That is going to bring us to Azur. Azur, what are you doing?
Does he even know Azur's there?
Need to roll a d6.
Good quick. Well, Azur shot at him.
Oh, okay.
Does have it.
I'd say yes then.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have not re-stealthed since you've started. You guys are very much in the middle of this hallway right now.
You guys should just kill him. That probably shouldn't be too hard, right?
Yeah, he's bloodied, right? I've shot him 3 times for less than 50 damage. He's bloodied, right?
He's the stock standard fire giant from the handbook, I'm sure.
I'll bet. I don't even know what the fucking stock fire giant's HP is.
Azur, what you doing?
Get ready to shoot him, but first, just gonna say, "Oh, come on! You don't think you can take a couple of pests on your own? What a pussy giant!"
Ah, damn! Hit me! Do it!
He says, "Wait till it comes back around to my turn, bitch."
Oh yes, of course. 29 to hit.
29 will hit. Yes.
He said, blah, blah.
Oh, wait. Are we still live? Can somebody check for me?
As far as I'm aware, looks like yeah.
You look like.
We are live.
Oh, okay. All right. My phone is stopped back at the airship for some reason. Sorry. The fuck?
Uh, 16.
16 damage. All right. And then you're shooting another one at him?
Oh, yeah.
All right, roll it up.
24 to
24 will hit, yes.
Another 15 points.
Another 15 points. Alrighty.
On them, we're going to get right next to Crowley.
All right. Zur is in range. Gaindwin is in range. The only other one that needs to get within range is Pip. Ending Zur's turn right there. You guys see and hear several, and when I say several, I mean a lot of movement from down the hallway.
Hold on now. Wait a minute.
This guy said,
Calm down.
You know, was it Mary or Pip who like pushed the goblin in the well? Because I feel like this is a very similar situation.
That was Pippin.
Yeah, there we go.
About who pushed the skeleton down the well?
Yeah.
You guys see two trolls crest right there, and then another troll comes around down where the prison doors are, which these need to be open actually. Thank you.
Oh, hello.
No need to worry about us. We're just visitors.
And his
That's gonna be a real Akko Taco situation when all you guys use your turn to like leave with a teleportation spell, and that shit's like probably like anti-teleportation magic in the area or some shit. You're like, let's go. Oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
We are jail. We are OSHA inspectors. Mind your business.
What?
You're jail inspectors?
This jail is not OSHA compliant.
Don't dox yourself there, Wyatt. I saw a real insurance card come up.
Brother.
Freeze frame. Looking out.
And now they know his first name.
I hope you covered it. Okay. So that's going to end that. That ends Azor's turn there. And now we go to the other board again. If I could remember the name of the ship. Okay. Stormbringer. And then we summon our players once more, even though we're probably about to go back. I don't know actually, because I don't know if we which is gonna bring us to Quanta's turn.
Oh shit! Quanti's on the ship? Oh hell yeah!
Quanta's ship's turn.
Oh no! You said Quanti's turn. We got the man, the myth, the legend gonna square up. I want to. If we see old 8-ball over there on that ship.
You know what?
Cue ball. That's 8-ball something different. We see old cue ball up there at the helm. Going.
Bro, if he just ate that fucking meteor swarm, it's just like.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. He said Quanti saves. Yeah, that's right.
How's those turrets looking? Any structural damage?
When do the fairies turn? When do they get to go?
You want me to roll the fairies into this combat? You want me to kill? You want me to kill Thimble instantly?
They could die.
I'm kidding.
I already. I
imagine they would be cowering.
Milo, fireball, not fireball. Meteor swarm again.
Yeah. Do that.
Number 2.
Yeah, I'll do that with my other 9th level spell.
Yeah, use your other 9th level spell. Are they on a broadside us, Jones? What is happening?
It's your legendary action. Come on.
Hey, man. Whoa. Hold on now.
You see the quick and nimble Midnight's Requiem raise up quickly right up as Nilbo's trying to get some height on it. It takes off quickly and turns its side to you. Typically a bad maneuver, however. Not when you're trying to rain down hell on the top of the ship. now that they know that you're there.
What a fucker.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
It's gonna go a little bit further, but that doesn't matter.
Flip the ship upside down so the cannons are pointing at him.
30, so that just goes 70 here.
Ooh, see, that's when you big brain. Reverse gravity, like flip the ship over, cast reverse gravity on the crew so that everybody can just stand on the upside down ship. Or that would be sick. What a maneuver.
Ooh. Need everyone in that cube to make me dexterity saving throws, please.
What cube?
Down here. It's the same group of people. It's by the helm.
They really want the ship to no longer be piloted.
Correct.
18 for Slick.
Okay, that will succeed.
Good job, Slick.
So they're like, these are incoming fire, like they're AOE attacks though.
Mm-hmm.
Could I like use any of the reactions that would like cover or boost AC to give us any kind of benefit here?
Do you want to use shield?
At least for Nilba. Sort of. I have I also have Gift of the Metallic Dragon, so it would be the shield, but
you have to be are you close enough to Nelbo to do that?
Thought he was adjacent to him, wasn't he? Oh.
No, he's on top of the stairs right now. Nilba's still on the wheel.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, shit, still use it for myself, I guess, if there's any benefit I can get out of it.
Sure. I'll let you. If you're gonna use your reaction for it, I'll let you auto succeed on one.
Actually, DM.
Who you direct messaging?
Weird usage of a weird usage of a spell that is intended to be used against an enemy. But I want to know if I can use it on Nilbo. It is the spell I tried to use in that first fight after Milo came back, Temporal Shunt. When someone attacks or casts a spell, you cast it and it zips them out of existence until the start of their next turn.
What's the range on it?
Shit.
Wouldn't be used on enemy probably fairly far.
120 feet.
Okay, so you're wanting to shunt Nilbo out of the space?
Yeah, I just want to shunt him into safety until the start of his next turn.
Start of his next turn. Okay.
Yeah, and I would. It is a save spell, kind of like Vortex Warp is, that you can. Or the intent here would be like Vortex Warp, like, just Milo shouting as he sees these rounds coming in. Nilbo, don't fight it.
Yeah, Nilbo says, "Oh shit, yeah, no problem." Out of existence. And I'll make him invisible.
Milo kind of reaches out, homie's gone.
Okay, so instead of saving yourself there, saving Nilbo for this turn, this is going to be a total of 4 saves each for you, Lucas, and Slick.
Oh wow.
Okay, so 4 dex saves, and the ship will fail.
Damn.
The top of the ship fails these.
Hold on, let me find my Slick character sheet.
As it has no pilot at the moment.
Okay, so 18, 19, 5,
Fail.
and 17.
Slick
5 succeeds.
Slick will take 11 points of force damage.
Total?
Yes.
He's still standing.
He's still standing.
4 saves for you there, Milo. 4 dex saves. You're muted.
21, 19,
Success.
6.
Fail. So 2 fails. If it isn't apparent, these are savers suck. 14, but not in the sense that you're having a train thrown at you. 14, 16.
The train was pretty bad.
Damn, I remember that.
You're going to take 26 points of force damage.
So half to 13.
Yeah, because you still have resistance, correct? So yeah. 16 points of force damage there. Lucas, he has a plus. No, he has good charisma because he's paladin. So Lucas has a plus 3 dex. Okay, 1 success, 2 fails, and a natural 20 on the 4th.
Let's go.
So he fails 2 as well. Instead
Lucas
of
the
rolling, I am just gonna take what I just gave Milo with 26 points of force damage. Okay. And you've already written down Slick's health as well. So that is its turn currently, except for its continued movement. As it strafes across the front of you, it is going to continue moving and get behind you. $120 feet. No, that would be a little bit more actually because it had to get up here. We're playing it loosey goosey here. Oh, there goes the back of the ship.
It's gotta be
Fucking
frustrating.
Quanti said, "My ass." It's gone.
What?
It's twisted. I mean, look at all these.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's just gonna float there. That'll be fine.
His butt spire's gone.
And he will actually not quite get all the way over here. He sets right there. Alrighty. That is that turn. Gives us to Erish and Glop's turn, who no longer has line of sight, but they're not gonna just not shoot. They're both gonna take attacks at the fire ship. If you, if I could get a couple of people who want to roll dice really quickly.
Hell yeah, natural 20.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
What the hell?
All right, so that's 8d12 on a natural 20. It's 8d12 force damage. It's
Not a natural 20, but it's plus 7 for those cannons, right? So 21.
8d12.
Fits.
I only got the 1d12, so give me un momento.
Is that
Better to roll
21
them.
a hit, Jones?
It's gonna be 8d12 plus 5 for you. 21 does hit, so yes.
Oof, I could have rolled better. 11, 20, 25, 30 radiant on my shot.
Okay. And then you added the plus 5 into it?
Yep, it was 25 plus 5.
Okay, so 30. And then natural 20 for RTM there. So
I said, get some! Erish and Glop said, fucking, Erish said, oh, bother, and then fucking natural 20, that fucking bitch.
You said how many d12s?
8. So you're not doubling 8d12. That is doubled. It's
correct,
4d12 plus 5 normally. So 8d12 plus 5 is your.
Oh, well, I rolled 8d12.
Okay.
28, 35, 43, 46, 54, 60, plus whatever.
60. So 65 damage, 95 damage to the.
So that
Holy
thing just,
shit.
yeah, this thing 95 damage in 2 shots. Said, howdy, bitch!
I'm gonna say with your natural 20, that is going to bring you for the overload feature. It is going to go ahead and bring you up to the extra d12. Your next shot out of this cannon that Erish is on will do 5d12 instead, but it will increases your crit failure by 1. So you crit fail on a 2 or a 1, but you do 5d12 this next round. It does up to a maximum of 8.
Hell yeah.
All right. Okay. That's Erish and Glop. That brings us to the other board.
Hell yeah.
This shit is so ridiculous. Holy.
I didn't send you through a portal. Alrighty.
I didn't make a fucking fire giant engage on us. So, yeah.
Well, you know what? It's got a plus 11 to perception for some reason, so.
God damn,
that's what
why?
happens.
What? Why is it so perceptive?
its passive is its passive is very high. Alrighty. I need to see its movement, please. Okay.
Whoa. Stop that. Oh, fucking balls. It's so fast.
Just gonna do that.
Whoa. You know, this is getting just worse. Just gets worse. Just keeps going. Not good.
Okay. He dashes in front of you, Pip. And as you see smoke just start billowing from his coin, and he takes his hand and just sort of points it behind him, and it fills the area where your friends are. You can no longer see them at the moment. And that's going to be his turn.
It's not a spell, is it?
It is not a spell. It is not a spell, but you guys do now have cover from the folks approaching you from either side at the moment. The thing is, Piv, is you know where they're at, but he is in between you and them, and he's on the other side of you, which is going to end his turn. That's what he's going to do for this round, and that is going to bring us around to the other ship, or the other board.
We're just going bing, 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 bing.
Hell yeah.
And that's going to bring us to Milo.
Cool.
Milo, Meteor Swarm 2.
Meteor
Electric
Swarm 2,
Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Are the weapons on this ship that is over us
They are on the bottom.
located? They're on the bottom.
Correct. They are currently pointed at you as he's going around. They're very much.
Are they
like
all
yours.
together, or are they like scattered?
They're pretty evenly placed, but kind of like y'all's at the bottom. They're like probably 20 feet apart. There are 4 of
20
them,
feet
by
apart.
the way. Yes, there are four of these cannons.
Telekinesis.
And you said
out.
are they 20 feet apart, like completely spaced equally, or like in a line? Basically, with 20 feet apart, if I was in the center, are you saying I would be between 2 or between all 4?
No. They're like 20, like one right here. And whoa! Where did that measurement go? Oh,
So
my God,
like
this is so
one at the
difficult.
front, one 20 feet down. Like they're in a line, right?
Correct. So like one right there, 120 feet away from that, over this direction, 120 feet. So from stern to bow, 20 feet between each of them, for a total distance of from front to back of about 160 feet.
So how many cannons?
So
is
if I
that
were to
total?
be between, if I was going to be between them, it would be I could only get to 2.
With
just within a 10-foot radius around myself.
Yeah. If you were to like get up there between them, you could have 2 of them on either side of you.
Gotcha. And is there like I'm sorry for like, I have a couple different things that I might do, but it kind of depends on the structure of this. Are they like bubble turrets? Is it like the World War II things? Like I can see the people in it, or
You don't
just cannons point down?
Yeah, you don't see people piloting them. These aren't like yours at the bottom. These are just like free flowing cannons on the bottom.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And it should be the last question is, for both of the remaining ships, did I see like many people left on the deck or anything?
So you haven't seen anybody on the decks of these ships at the very moment. If you can't see anyone on the deck right here because they're above you. But you did hear screams from them, and on the fire ship currently you'd see no one. You're muted.
I didn't hear anything coming from over there.
No.
You never attacked the fire ship, so.
Yeah, fire ship has gotten blasted by cannons, and that is
Right.
it so far.
All right, there's one last question.
Mm-hmm.
When the meteor swarms hit Quanti's ship, the one that is currently over us, did it cause much structural damage? Did it like open up holes in it and stuff? Or...
Oh, he succeeded on both of them, but still, yeah, absolutely. I mean, like a lot of this shit on top is probably cracked and off to the side, if not on fire and stuff. You still did 89 points of damage to the ship. So yeah, absolutely. There was some structural damage. Nothing keeping it out of the sky or from firing, but absolutely.
All right. So this chain of actions is going to be a bit weird. Milo is going to blink directly to the right off the edge of the ship,
Okay.
to the east.
Using your racial?
Using my racial, and then but the reason he's having to get off onto that edge is to get line of sight. He is then going to use Dimension Door to get about right there.
Oh, shit. Okay.
About right. Where'd you just go? Oh.
On top of the ship.
Okay, so you're getting 30 feet this way, right?
Or to the right, 30 feet to the east.
Where's the east? Okay, so 30 feet this way. I got you. Yeah. And you're dimension dooring up there?
Yeah. So just kind of see.
Okay.
He's got that Wesker double teleport.
Decided I wanted to call you a bitch to your face, Quanti Dorian. I'm on your ship. What's up?
I just dropped you 500 feet.
Oh no. I don't think you survived that, Milo. The wizard HPs aren't looking
He's got
too stacked.
no, he's got resistance.
I did it again.
Oh no.
Gravity is
What's
Milo's
500 feet?
greatest
Like
enemy.
50? It's only 50 d6 of falling damage. It's not that bad.
Again.
It's only 75 plus 100. It's only 175 damage. And then halved. There you go. Like, that's survivable.
Yeah, he can take that.
He can take it.
Okay.
He's only taking a little bit of damage.
So what do I see when I get up there?
You know, that's a good question, I think.
40 Warforged.
That's a good question, I think. What?
Sorry, son.
Give me a quick perception check.
Auto is up there.
He can only Arcana as his passive.
Unless I deem otherwise, you're right.
22.
22.
Nice.
Okay. Cool. Sick. I'm trying to remember the models that I used. We didn't have here for.
Oh shit. Not 22.
What do you mean by that?
It is
25.
25.
No.
I did not add my wisdom, I just added my proficiency.
Typical. Oh boy, what do you mean what models you use, Jones? What do you mean by that?
Let's see here.
Pretty sure it was like a guitar guys, right? Dudes in black armor that were shredded.
That was Milo's old model.
Oh.
Where the fuck are these people?
Oh, yeah, these are the guys who they had like red armor or something, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Talking about like Quanti's like personal guards or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember those guys.
I don't like that.
That was that was when Milo had the fucking he was the guitar shredder.
I'm not placing the ones that you see on the ground that are just overcome with absolute fucking pain from a meteor swarm. However, as you crest up here onto the ship, using your dimension door to get right here. Fuck, I don't even know if I have his model again.
Oh no!
Where's Quanti?
DM, how
Let me
could
see
you?
Quanti.
I have
He
it.
said, I'm about to do some counter spells.
I have it. I don't have it in though. How could I?
Oh, Baldy Diorian.
Oh, Ubaldi.
I can't believe myself right now. Well, I'll definitely have it for
I
next
can't believe
week.
your ass either.
Quanti de Baldass.
Oh, I remember which one I used though. 1 second.
It was the one with like the creepy hood and shit.
So, Milo, as you teleport up here onto the ship, you two teleports quickly on the ship. You see the destruction that you have wrought, ropes and wood laying, crumbling, burning as you teleport up here, as several guards with bright red plate armor, symbol of a unicorn on their chest, as you do land up here looking around, opening the doors in the back, bringing out a black sword, smooth bald head, mustache, looking down. So it is time to play. So we shall. And that's where we're going to end tonight's
Yo, she got a
episode.
cloak on or anything?
I didn't realize what time it was. Oh no!
Before, so that I don't forget, can I finish my turn?
Sure. What you got movement left, right?
Yeah.
He jumps back off
Yeah.
the boat.
Oh,
No, thanks.
bye.
Whoa! Never mind.
Yeah, but he is going to be stepping out of line of sight, just kind of like, oh, all right, interesting, and then right about there.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to be in line of sight when his turn rolled around.
I want, because Milo's, before we end tonight's episode, Milo's smart.
Absolutely.
Milo's also well versed, and I'm gonna pause our very dramatic music for just a moment.
Oh my gosh.
Ah!
It got very bright.
It's
It
so
did get very
bright.
bright. He causes the sun to raise now.
Oh god.
Milo is a very intelligent. He's also in Sharn, where there's a lot of information on the houses and such available. I'd like you to give me a quick history check.
Good at those. 25 exactly.
25. That's very good. Okay. So to leave you with just a bit of a nugget of information, and
Sorry, I misread the dice. I don't know if it'll make a difference at all or not, but that'll be a 29.
29. Okay. 29. With a history check of a 29 to see the House Orion symbols here, but not only the House Orion symbols, but the Baron himself. A mage being this far from home, it's whatever, but there's some interesting reasons why Milo finds this strange seeing him here as you put your back against the wall trying to get cover from whatever may be coming your way. House Orion, the symbol of House Orion is the unicorn. That is because in this Eberron, the lore behind the unicorn is that there is only one that is not a unicorn, it is the unicorn. And this has been House Orion's symbol since Quanti raised himself from what people of his status may consider next to nothing, but it's very much like a small loan of $1 million sort of situation, right? Like he's clearly come from some affluence, but he made it into an empire. He is the richest man in all of Eberron, and he has no family. He has no heir. He is, as far as he considers, the unicorn. Why would a man like that put himself in direct danger here when he's already lost against you once? That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Fucking simulacrum.
So-
Son of a fuck.
Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for playing with me. I'm having a blast. I hope you are as well. We are Hard Knock Dice. We stream every Wednesday and Saturday. On Wednesdays, we do Whispers in the Dust, DM by our wonderful DM Ian/Gandalf.
That's me.
Yeah, and we do that's a weird Western campaign, and it's definitely getting fucking weird over there. So go check it out. As we got there's there's a bunch of crazy people in the party. Including player characters as well. There's a crazy ass monster fighting us. We got crazy ass gunslingers everywhere. It's a wild time. Come check us out. And then on and that's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Saturdays we do this across Eberron. So before we get out of here, as always, if you would please go click on that link. We're raising money with Extra Life, specifically the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. So go check that out. Donate some money. Do the lawful kind thing. And open your heart wallets to a really great cause. If you don't want to go click on that link, you can do it right here on Twitch. Just scroll down, go click on that donate right there, and you can still be a. And I see we have some new subs and stuff. I didn't even see this. If I can give some shout outs to people before we get out of here. Odin, thank you so much for the bits, saying go Milo go. Dutch Dragons, thank you so much for the raid. Geeked Out Squad saying Tony King, Majestic Monglers, thank you so much for the follows. Dirty Hobie, thank you so much for the sub, and Geeked Out Squad, thank you for the raid as well. Lots of follows and stuff. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed what this craziness that is unfolding today. And we will wrap up next week with this. So with that, we're gonna raid some folks. Let's raid our friends over at Legends of Evantris. We're gonna go ahead and start that up. They put on a great production. They are extremely funny. Go give them a follow as well. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Please follow us here. We're also over on YouTube if you want to catch up on all of our vids and stuff like that. And on TikTok, Twitter, all that good stuff as well if you want to stay up to date. And then if you're feeling any of your heart of hearts, you can always drop a sub so you can give us DM some new materials to torture our players with. So anyways, thank you guys so much, and we'll catch you next time. Much love. Bye.
Bye. Bye.